considering what he did with that defense and how fast he was able to do it. Stefanski has a Michael Penix, another Shadur situation. Yeah, live and watched. I mean, I'm just saying, Michael Penix needs something, and I don't know what it is, but if anybody can fix it, it's Stefanski. Man, I didn't mean I invited somebody, guys. I hope they don't come because I'm not trying to invite nobody right now. I got my panel getting ready to come up. But yeah, that's alive and watch. That's true. Now, Cleveland, on the other hand, who's Cleveland gonna hire? I mean, like, what is Cleveland gonna go with Shadur Sanders? I mean, are they gonna go draft another quarterback? I mean, y'all seen this guy Mendoza. I mean, in the national championship game, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know y'all hear the media. I mean, I know y'all hear what the media is saying about him. Man, he needs a good quarterback coach. He got some things that he got to work out. Now, maybe you guys didn't see it. I look at things differently. He got some things that he needs to work out. It's when you get into pros, you can come in as a phenom like Mahomes did. Mahomes is a phenom. I mean, let's just understand that. Throw everything out the window. That's why it's crazy when people try to say he digressed, because he's a phenom. So when you're looking at this guy, when he comes in there, he has a lot of growing to do, so to speak. The NFL moves faster than college. It's faster. Those edge rushers can run you down. I mean, and those linebackers don't fall for play action fakes all the time. It's so many different things that he has to do. So before everybody start putting that superstar status on this kid, just remember I said on my show, you got to give this guy time to develop. I am not saying he's not good. I am not saying he's not going to do well in the NFL. I am saying, hold on. He needs the right team. He needs the right. And who would that team be? Who's going to draft in the first round? Who's going to be the number one pick? Because this kid's going to be the number one pick. Who's going to be it? That's a lot of pressure. Who would that team? Who would he be going to? I mean, he's not going to go to the Raiders. If the Raiders are the number one pick, there you have it, folks. That's where he probably going. Remember now, the Raiders are horrible. So you might want to give this kid some time. Let's not give him the MVP just yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, guys. I feel like this guy can do well in the NFL. I just want this guy. I want you guys as fans to give this guy a shot. Because if you come in the first 3 games and he suck, especially if he start, you're gonna be saying he'll bust. I mean, he'll bust. I mean, like it's insane how much time you get from fan bases. I mean, like, because oh man, he'll bust. Like, let's give this guy a chance to learn the game and get not even necessarily learn the game, to get used to the speed of the game. Because the speed of the game, like I said, in the NFL from college is so different. And that's a lot of people don't understand that. I really want to see how my Houston Texans fix offensive line. You know, Jordan, if I don't know what you guys cap space is. I don't know what y'all cap space is, but I know one thing that y'all should do is go get a veteran offensive lineman and then put young offensive linemen around that veteran. The game pace in the NFL is very fast. It is. King say it is. If you never went to a pro game before, you might want to do that. Because if you don't, until you see it in person, you don't understand how fast they are really moving. See, Joe's know what I'm talking about. You get a veteran center, and then you build around that center, and then you get you a nice backup, sort of like what Howard Roseman did with Philadelphia with Jason Kelce. He had a veteran center. He put a nice one behind him, and he built his offensive line around that. He may be able to help with the calling protections. You got to have that. You got to have the average NFL player is 3 to 4 seconds max. Average NFL player is 3 to 4 seconds max. That's crazy when you think about it. Can you say? When you think about that, how fast that happens. I mean, like it's like bam, bam. When we're seeing it on TV, it's crazy. What's Buffalo's solution next year? Man, when you fire your head coach, like they did, they have to first bring in a head coach, get their coaching staff built. And then by the head coach, we'll know what type of team they're going to be. Are they going to be offensive minded? Are they going to be defensive minded? I'm going to be honest with y'all. Buffalo just had a defensive minded coach. They fired him. Everybody's talking about Daboll may come back to Buffalo. I don't think that's the right move, but it is what it is. Buffalo ain't thinking straight. I mean, like, I'm just saying, when you fire your head coach, when I hear people saying fire the coach, it is such a hard thing to do, to fire your coach, bring in a whole new regime, and then click. I mean, it's just hard to do. Now, teams have done it. Chicago done it. Jacksonville done it. The teams have done it. I'm not saying Buffalo can't do it. I'm just saying, who do you guys want for y'all head coach? What type of team do y'all want? Yeah, I mean, let's say Joe Brady. Is Joe Brady the right move? Maybe. Maybe that was the plan all along. Buck Ball, I was on you guys live yesterday, man. Some of the people on that panel was making my stomach hurt. Let me be honest with you. They was making my stomach hurt. I just don't understand how you can give credit to someone and not tell the truth. In other words, I don't have a problem with you giving credit to people. I have a problem with you not criticizing them, constructive criticism when it's due, because you want to give credit to that player. That's not going to happen. Why Bills won't hire Joe Brady? Yeah, everybody's asking me that. I don't think Joe Brady would be a bad idea. Maybe that was the plan the whole time. Maybe, but just understand, if you're going to hire Joe Brady, you might want to look real hard about who your defensive coordinator is going to be, because Buffalo problem is defense, not offense. I'm sick and tired of seeing Buffalo put a team on the field that can't stop the run. Then they got to do all kinds of schemes and this and that just to stop the run. Look, just get freaking 4 people and some linebackers and say, we're gonna keep this run in check. Now he said Buffalo problem isn't defense. What do you mean? I don't understand. Who do you think Buffalo problem is? Every time I just seen Buffalo defense let Denver drive down the field on them to take the lead after they had just took the lead themselves. They had a 4-point lead with less than 2 minutes. I'm trying to figure out, understand. And that's every single year. I mean, like, Sean McDermott was their problem. You think so? You think so? You know, I said Buffalo should fire Sean McDermott, but not for the reasons that you guys are thinking. Buffalo problem has been defense. But I'm going back to, he said, so now that you can fire Sean McDermott, you think your problems are over? I mean, you think your problems are over? I don't think so. Thank you, Mr. KC. I was waiting for somebody to say it, but what about Brandon Beane? Because last I checked, it wasn't Sean McDermott drafting them badass defensive players. I'm just saying. It was real. I thank you, Mr. Casey. Turnover machine was a problem, a.k.a. J.A. Josh Allen. Oh, man, come on now. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So you telling me, smart money, that Josh Allen has not played good enough for Buffalo to win? I don't give a damn how many times he turned the ball over. He still played good enough for Buffalo to win. I mean, like, and he did turn the ball over. He played like shit. He made a lot of mistakes. But come on, guys. Really? You really? That's what you're saying to me? That Josh Allen didn't play good enough? I mean, don't get me wrong. He made a lot of mistakes that he shouldn't have made. He proves a part of that problem. But he ain't played good enough? Which year? Which year are you talking about? I mean, right. Josh has issues, but he's not the problem. That's what I'm saying. They put up 30 points. Right? But Josh is the problem. I mean, look, that's exactly what I'm talking about. When a take is based off who you like and who you dislike, this is how it starts that conversation. It's just crazy to me. I mean, like, I'm like, that's not the case at all. Josh is part of the problem, but he's not the problem. Sean McDermott was part of the problem, but he's not the problem. Trade C.J. Stroud for Kyler Murray. What? People just hate Josh for who knows why. I mean, like, right. I mean, like, but that's what I'm saying. Your take, your comments shouldn't be based on if I like or dislike a guy. I just saw this on Bucks Nation show yesterday. I love Caleb Williams, so I'm going to say it wasn't Caleb's fault, but he threw 3 damn interceptions, 1 in the red zone. How is that not his fault? It was the coaches. No, it was both. I mean, like, Bills failure more than the front office than McDermott. There you go, Ray Ray. There you go, Ray Ray. That's a straight point. I mean, like, I don't understand. I don't understand why y'all do that. Is that something like, no, it's just DJ Moore's fault? No, it was DJ Moore's fault. What? So DJ Moore threw that interception in the first on the first drive in the red zone? I'm just asking. Did DJ Moore throw that other interception? I'm just asking these questions because I think this is the kind of stuff that I'll be telling y'all about. Like, come on. No, I'm Tez. Tell me about that. Tell me what did DJ Moore have to do with that then? Hey, wait, by the way, while I'm asking that question, did DJ Moore have anything to do with I'm throwing in the double coverage? I got a safety behind me looking straight at the quarterback, and I don't bend my route. You shouldn't even throw the ball. You need a first down. You don't need 30 yards down the field. That's DJ Moore's fault? No, I'm just asking. All right. I mean, like I thought it was DJ Moore's fault too, but we watched the film, right? I mean, like, I'm just asking. I would have beat my quarterback up for throwing that ball. Like, are you crazy? What are you doing? What are you trying to do? Why are you trying to play hero ball when all I need is a first damn down? Now I didn't see the difference when y'all say Mahomes has regressed. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Put him in that situation and watch Mahomes make the right decision. You put good quarterbacks in good situations, they make the right decisions. When you have quarterbacks who are trying to learn the game and trying to play hero ball, that's where you have mistakes like that. And then the fan base says, oh, well, he's just young. It's just his second year. I don't want to hear that. Common sense tells you don't throw that damn ball. We need a first down, not 30 yards down the field. There was no one open. Throw the damn ball away. It's second down. Like I don't understand how that's been. Why are people saying Knicks could come back to the bowl? Well, I don't know about that one. It's 2 weeks though. He does have a small broken bone. It's a possibility. And if their fault, is it their fault the quarterback runs backwards 10 yards all the time? I mean, I'm just saying, Bills requested an interview with Brian. So they are looking at their ball. Okay, because that was Josh Allen guy, man. What's up, Brianna? I mean, what's up, Brianna? So when y'all are saying things, it's a possibility. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, it is a possibility for Bo Nix to come back. If y'all get to the Super Bowl, it's a possibility because you have a 2-week gap between the Super Bowl and the AFC Championship. I mean, I'm just trying to get everybody to understand. I do not care who the quarterback is. When you're trying to compare quarterbacks, you have to take in consideration not just stats. Situational football is the most important thing for a quarterback. Everybody wants to say it's a team sport. It's a team sport, but when that situation is in that quarterback's hand, he has to understand, what do I need and how fast do I need it? The Chicago Bears were moving down the field, first down. They got 3 first downs on third down conversions. I'm at the 50. All I need to do now is get my field goal kicker at the 30-yard line or the 35-yard line, and I can win this game. Not 30 yards down the field. I don't have to do that. That is the quarterback fault. They had to give him the purest of horse tranquilizers. I mean, he's inexperienced. Yeah, I know he is inexperienced, and that's what I'm trying to tell them. Bree. I'm trying to tell them that he is inexperienced. But don't try to say that it's not his fault. It is his fault. You can't say he threw this great touchdown, but you don't need to turn around and don't recognize that he threw 3 interceptions. You can't do that. This guy has to learn how to play situational football. He choked in that game, and there's nothing wrong with that because he has time to grow. But he did choke. All he had to do was just get first down. He could have used his legs to get first down. That's smart situational football. And that's what set the elite aside from everybody else. So when y'all making these conversations about Mahomes and about Brady and all those, that's what those guys do. They make sure in a situation, I'm going to get what I need, not what I want. That's why you see them pull that ball down when they getting ready to throw it. And they say, nope, not throwing that. I don't have to throw that. I just need a first down. That's all I'm saying. That's what makes great quarterbacks great. I mean, wide receiver choke, not me. Now, no, Tez. You let me see something, bro. Let me see something. You're young, and you don't really know the game. You don't really. Let me bring the panel up, guys. You're young and you don't really know the game. That's what I'm saying.
Good morning, Swag.
Can take care of that. He's young and he don't know the game. He don't understand what he's talking about. Because if you can't do that, then I mean, what are we doing here?
Good morning, everybody.
What's happening? What's happening?
What's up, King Safe?
What's going on? What's going on, boys?
It's early in the day. Did you say push Josh Allen yet, King Safe? You should.
Oh, as soon as I woke up.
All right, thank you.
All right, so listen, y'all check this out. For those of y'all who've never been on my panel, I do not use the N-word at all. I'm going to repeat that. I do not use the N-word at all. I don't want it on my show. I think it's disrespectful. I don't give a shit how many young people use it. So that's number one. Number two, we ain't raised baby. We talking about football because that's what I want to talk about. And really, to be honest with you, it doesn't bother me that you don't understand. Some people don't understand how it actually works. That was a good comment. Bree, what's going on? This is your first time being on the show.
Hey, so I just want to say that the big shots is what got us there from Ben Johnson. But then again, this one experience matters. I'm not going to lie. Why trust the inexperienced offense in that situation, especially throwing down the field? It's Caleb's fault, but then I blame the coach and then I blame DJ as well. So I think it's all their faults. I'm not going to only put it on Caleb, but he does have the final decision, but he's inexperienced. They beat us because of our experience. They did.
And you know what's funny, because I said it to Chicago fans before you guys played the game on this show. I actually said the experiences will play a part in this game. Now, but hold on, I want to take you back for a second. Ben Johnson, I love the fact that you said Ben Johnson because he was really part of the problem. Like that. I mean, because when I say part of the problem, he actually put Caleb in that situation. He did.
Yes.
And the reason why I say that is because all he had to do was kick the damn field goals instead of going for it on fourth down all the time. He went for it on 4 times, 3 times, that's 9 points. If you got that 9 points, Caleb is now got the ball to run out the clock instead of getting the ball to try to win the game. There's a big difference when you got to run out the clock. Now, on Caleb end, Caleb can't turn the ball over in the red zone. No quarterback, you don't want no quarterback in the NFL turning the ball over in the red zone. It takes points from you. I mean, so he turned the ball over in the first drive. He turned the ball over in the red zone. The second interception wasn't as deadly as that one, but the third interception actually cost y'all the game.
Yes.
And why am I saying that? Because he did not have to throw it. All he had to do was, I'm looking at the film, like you have no idea how many people on this panel texting me saying, that's DJ Moore's fault, that's DJ Moore's fault. And I'm like, no, it's not. I don't give a damn if they just, listen, I'm a quarterback. When you look at that film, Bree, when you look at from the quarterback's view, I'm looking at that safety just staring at me. He's staring right at me. Whatever I do, if I throw a perfect pass, he's going to be there. That man, break it up, knock the ball down or something. So once I see that, Bree, I literally got to say, I got to throw this ball away because nobody else is open. Nobody else is open.
I agree with you 100%. But I'm gonna say this though. During the season, Ben Johnson was saying he wants to put the game in Caleb's hands for him to make the decision. This is how he's grooming him. This is how he's developing him. That's all I'm gonna say. It came down to this, but this can't happen again though.
No. And you know what? Here's what I think. It wasn't. Now I'm gonna say this. It wasn't just that game that he did that in. He did that in the 49ers game.
Oh yeah.
what somebody has to tell Caleb is, hey, Caleb, you don't have to be a hero all the time. You can just say, in other words, and this is just me looking at quarterbacks, baby. When I look at quarterbacks, this is what I'm looking at. I don't give a damn if you throw for 4 touchdowns and 400 yards. I care less. I don't. I love to see that too. That's fun to watch. But when it comes to playoff games and winning, this is what I want you to do. I want you to be in the fourth quarter, and I want you to understand the situation, and I don't want you to make no mistakes whatsoever. I'm gonna give you an example. The same thing happened on the Rams side. The Rams had to drive down the field to beat you guys after they got the interception, right? Did you see Matthew Stafford? He was mistake-free.
That's the experience.
He was like, number dots. I'm throwing everything that's open, and if I don't have you open, I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw you open. I'm not gonna put this ball nowhere near in harm's way. That's the part that Caleb has to learn, and you're right. That's inexperience, and once he learns that, I think he'll be fine. Me personally, I don't like people who want to just take somebody and stick them up to the sky before they actually learn, because I don't care how many great, remarkable throws he make, until he win that Super Bowl, he will not be considered elite. So that's why I want him to calm down and just play football. We all know he can play football. He can play football. He's a starting quarterback. Nobody can argue that.
Ben Johnson needs to calm down too, though. I'm putting it. I feel like he deserves some responsibility as well. He's in my opinion, from what I'm seeing from him, he's greedy.
Yeah, you know what? He's also arrogant.
Yeah. Oh, very. I can read. Yeah.
I mean, he's arrogant. So the point, and here's the thing: he's a young coach.
Yeah. So
I mean, you got a young coach with a young quarterback. You watch. You give them 2-3 years, and hopefully, and this is gonna sound crazy. And I want the audience just to hear me out before they say anything. I hope you lose. Because if you lose, you learn.
I agree.
When you learn, you become great.
And I'm a Bears fan. I agree. That's a young dumb team, though. That's what I've been saying for the rest of the season. For the whole season.
That's what I'm saying. The more you lose, the more you're gonna learn. And once you learn, now that's how dynasties are built. You understand what I'm saying? The New England Patriots went 10 years before they won another Super Bowl. They did a lot of losing. And then all of a sudden they just start dominating because they learn. I mean, so that's why I say that. And the more Caleb get in situations like this and screw up, the better he's going to get.
I agree.
It's just that simple. So all love the Chicago Bears. All love Chicago Bears fan. I just want to say that because yesterday I was listening to them make excuses about Caleb. You cannot make excuses about Caleb. You can say Caleb is up and coming, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. I mean, because he made some mistakes in the game that I looked at his press conference. He said it.
He took responsibility.
I mean, and he knows that. But watch this though. Watch this. Josh Allen made those mistakes too. Josh Allen made that same mistake that Caleb made, forcing the ball into double coverage, and Josh knows better, right? But that's what I'm saying. Now you don't want to let Caleb get to his 7th and 8th year.
No,
we still talking about the same thing. Because then I'm gonna say, no. His ass is just a choke artist. But that's not what I'm gonna say in his 2nd year. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
I mean, so yeah, that's all I said. Just let this guy develop. Let this guy become what he can become, and I guarantee you guys will be so happy. So, guys, check this out. We want to talk about the coaching carousels. That's what I really want to talk about. But if anybody else got another subject that they want to bring
real quick, Swag, you know I got a couple takes for you quick.
First
off, there's nobody that hates Josh Allen more than me and King Safe.
Yeah. He know. Yeah.
No, I'm here to tell you all those games.
I'm right there with you.
Okay, all those games that the Buffalo loses by 3. If it went for Josh Allen, it'd be 14. Okay, He's real good, man, and I hate to say it because I don't like the guy.
Swag, you're at a great point. That Bears team is the average age is 20 to 25 and a half years old. Like that's up there with
they're
literally
gonna be good
one of
for
the
good.
youngest, like in history, talking like history, like the Falcons, the Bears, young teams.
And two,
hey, Swag, you seen a report on why McDermott actually got fired?
Say that again now.
Did you see the reports on why McDermott actually got fired?
With McDermott, well, I haven't seen the reports, but I just from what I think McDermott lost his job. I think the McDermott lost his job in the 13-second game.
Probably.
It was.
Watching on TV, you see a group of individuals that are all at the same caliber, and it looks different on the TV. You're watching it as a generalization because you can see when a second string or third string is rotated in, you say, oh, he's slower than everybody else. But when you see the full starting roster and you see them at full speed, and if you when on the TV, it doesn't come across. When you see it in person, and what's most impressive isn't just the running speed. It's the fast twitch movements. That's next level. When you see somebody open their hips, if you blink, you miss them open their hips and shift direction. It's next level.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I always tell people count to three. Count to three out loud. That's how fast they're 30 yards down the field.
Yeah.
Like you can like for instance, you can see this. I can tell y'all one of the biggest things that when I noticed that football was different, NFL football was different when I see it in person the first time. And believe it or not, guys, y'all gonna love this. My first game that I ever seen was the New England Patriots versus the Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl. That was my very first game. I mean, like so watching that game in a Super Bowl level and realizing how fast they were moving, and I couldn't even get off into the game because I saw a 290-pound man move from a three-point stand to get to a quarterback so fast to the point where I was like, wow. I mean, like that's what Reggie White was doing. I mean, he was just literally taking people and slinging them out the way. And I was like, it was frightening to me because I thought I knew football until I seen that myself. So when y'all are talking about college players coming into the NFL, the very first thing that they got to do is that's why what you hear when they say the game slows down for them. That's what they're talking about. Because when they first get out there, wait a minute, I'm gonna give y'all the perfect way to see how fast it's moving. You think it's a movie, but it's fact. Oliver Stone got it right. When Oliver Stone is showing you on any given Sunday how that quarterback is seeing things and how fast it's moving, he's not lying when you see this person cross.
When he's got Willie Beeman, when he's got Willie Beeman's perspective.
Yeah.
And he's showing you that's how fast they're moving. I mean, and you're like, wow. I mean, so in your eyes, oh my God, you sucked. I can't believe you missed that pass. In their eyes, they seen it totally different than how you seen it. I mean, so that's why I say the respect has to be there. If you never understood or never played the
Swag, the one thing that I suggest to people is if you're unable to get to an NFL game, if you're unable to, financially or where you might be, what you can do that's usually free or very minimal is you can search the top high school teams in your state. And the top high school teams in your state will most likely have anywhere from 1 to 5, and if they're nationally ranked, possibly 10 players that are going to go on to play at the next level at college. And they're going to play for a Power 5, which means top level of college football. You will start to get a brief understanding of what the speed of the game, because if you multiply that by 3, that's where they've grown to in the NFL level. But if you don't have the means to go check out an NFL game, go watch a top level high school team. You can Google it. Top high school team in my state, and they're going to play somewhere near you, and you can check it out. And you'll know right off the jump the different caliber. You'll see those kids.
It's insane. But the only other things I got for you, Swag, right away is the Chargers are going to be real happy with McDaniel, because now he can just run the offense and not have to talk to the media for 20 minutes and say nothing. Harbaugh can be like, yeah, this is what we did.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. That may be a deadly combination.
Man, I hope so.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be
because he can go ahead now. He can go ahead and be weird, and he can go ahead and talk in these labyrinthy patterns, and no one's gonna know because he's not gonna have to be on the mic. Anytime they have a question about why they did something, they're just gonna ask Harbaugh, and he's gonna be like, "Yeah, this is why we did that," and they won't have to talk to McDaniel. He can just run the offense. Oh man, things are going to happen. I think.
I want to hear from you guys, Gridiron. I want to hear from y'all. What do y'all think? Because in my mind, I'm thinking about it in a football term. And Harbaugh loves to run the ball, so does McDaniel. McDaniel just all he does is use exotic eye candy. He's still running the ball, but it really throws you off if you get caught up in that eye candy. I mean, now you have Justin Herbert, who can throw the ball, guys. Let's be honest. He can throw it. I mean, like, he can throw the ball, and you're going to have him. Just imagine Justin Herbert in the Miami Dolphins offense. With weapons.
They're still going to need a receiver because I believe Allen's probably retiring if he didn't already, right?
I don't think so.
Allen, he can't play.
Well, he was on a 1-year deal. He was on a 1-year deal. Allen was on a 1-year deal. Right. They got Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey is going to shine in that McDaniel's offense.
Oh, yeah.
And Johnson, too. Quentin's going to be good.
Ladd is a different kind of cat, and people ain't watched Ladd like that. Ladd can ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to like that.
Hey, McConkey's already doing good as it is right now. Mm-hmm. Just imagine what he's going to do next year when you have a competent offense.
Little pieces.
I hope that line stays healthy because it'll be fun to watch.
Is McDaniels the Shanahan tree correct? So that offense could look identical to that 49ers.
They need to. The Chargers.
It'll look exactly like the 49ers.
The first thing Chargers need to do is get rid of
He gonna scheme it up. He gonna scheme it up for sure.
Go ahead, Mr. Casey.
Go ahead, Casey. My fault.
The next thing the Chargers got to do is get rid of. They need to fire their medical staff. They train whoever. Every year for the last 20 years, they always hurt. They always got key players hurt.
One's got to fire their medical staff.
They whole offensive line was hurt this year.
Chargers and Niners. Chargers and Niners need new medical staffs.
Let me tell you something. It is not normal for your ass to have that many players hurt. I'm sorry.
Every year, man.
Consistently, every year.
Every year. Bosa, he's not even there. This is his first year he was healthy, I think. In Buffalo.
It's not normal. Now, I got to admit, in some cases, I was looking. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm not going to say.
But as a Chiefs fan, I keep the same guys. I like it.
I mean, I'm just going to say, Bree still in the audience. I'm glad we got a new person. I like her take on. She got a Chicago Bear fan. I like her take. But I'm just going to tell y'all guys right now, it's at some point, you got to look at not just your medical staff. I'm going to be honest. This is the crazy thing. Y'all check me on this now. You might want to look at your players too. I mean, this is why I'm gonna say this. In the offseason, if you I don't know if y'all remember when Ray Lewis got in all that trouble in Atlanta and he almost went to jail, and y'all remember all that. And Ray Lewis said when they put him on house arrest, he said, I said to them, y'all just created a monster because I have nothing to do but work out and watch film. And when he came back, he was a beast before, but when he came back, it was just scary. So
one of the biggest things is off-season accountability and visibility. Like those are huge, and I agree with you. If their staff is not looking into that, because one of the things that my team, one of the things they press is post your workouts on socials. Show people, like interact with the fans, show them what you're doing on a daily. It doesn't have to be a full video, but show them. I can't remember the last time I've seen a Chargers workout, and I'm on socials quite a bit. You know what I mean? And people haven't seen shit.
Hey, Tim, isn't it Jalen Carter that lives right next door to that bodyguard?
He lives next door to Big Dom, yeah.
Isn't there guidelines, like NFL? There should be NFL guidelines. Like, why the hell is your player always injured? Like NFLPA, nothing. There's nothing in the context that says, hey, why is your team players always getting injured? That should be a thing, in my opinion.
They grade the teams on that. King say that's a good point. They grade the team and they grade their medical staff every year. But the truth of the matter is like Tim said. Okay, I'll give y'all an example. When Tyrann Mathieu first came in the league, he lived on the sideline with hamstring issues. I mean, every time you looked around, Tyrann Mathieu would give you half of a season because he had hamstring injury. It was left hamstring. It was right hamstring. It was always some type of tissue-ish injury. So Tyrann Mathieu, when he came to the Chiefs, hired a stretch coach. And when he hired that stretch coach, he taught him how to stretch, how to get everything right. And Tyrann Mathieu never had a hamstring injury again for the rest of his career. Now, you're going to tell me all these players, especially tissue injuries, you know, that hamstrings, y'all know what I'm talking about. When and it mostly happens to skilled positions. You're going to tell me I got all that money, I can't hire a coach to help me stretch to the point, because have y'all ever seen a football practice when they stretch? It ain't really not a lot of stretching going on.
It's not.
They expect you to do that. Like, I mean, you got to go out there and take care of your body the way it's supposed to be taken care of. Because I'm sorry, every time that an organization look at you and you got a hamstring issue, they're looking at you like you're irresponsible. Like all these hamstring issues, what are you gonna do to take care of that?
Isn't that why Smitty started doing Pilates?
Say it again now? I
said, isn't that why Smitty started doing Pilates?
Yeah. Devontae Smith for dexterity.
But I get if it's just one person though, and it's like one coach, or it's been like that for 20 years though.
But the organization now in 20,
you know what I'm saying? So players come and go. So I get that. Yeah, players should be accountable for your body. You got to invest in your body. But that organization has always been like that, man. That's the organization. Certain organizations don't care about it.
Watch this. Well, here's the thing. Now, when I say the players taking care of themselves, that's one thing. Another thing is players actually being able to play on some of those injuries that are not really that serious. Like so let me explain to you what I'm talking about. If like Brock Purdy had a turf toe, okay, and that turf toe was bad. I knew it was bad when I watched him play in the Jacksonville game. He couldn't even plant the foot. He couldn't even plant his foot. His balls was fluttering because he couldn't plant his foot, and he was trying to play on that turf toe. You know, I was watching Kelsey and them podcast one time, and they said at some point in the NFL, you're going to be hurt. And you got to decide, how did my boy say on the program?
Hurt or injured. Hurt or injured.
Or are you injured? Which one are you? Because to your point, Mr. KC, there's a lot of players that are hurt and they sit out. They're not injured. You understand? They'll sit out. Well, let me heal. Well, if you're going to play a long season, you ain't going to heal. It's just no way. Jim Brown.
That's a big.
Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead.
I was going to say that's a big piece where the staff needs to get involved, because you can have the mentality. Most of these guys that are dogs and they have the mentality of playing through things. There is a certain level of that where you need your staff, because I was adamant for majority of the year that my center and my left guard were hurt. They weren't injured, but at a certain point when you see it's affecting them, you have to give them a couple weeks. You know what I mean? Like, and that's where it's a crazy balance that you have to find the right staff to be able to step in to say, this isn't going to get any worse. We're not going to create more. You know what I mean? It's not going to get anything to the level where it'll put you out multiple weeks. But to that point, if taking a week off in week 3 or 4 helps with the progression for the rest of the weeks, that's where you really need to have a good staff. And it's huge. And
that's a good point. So Mr. Casey, I feel where you're coming from. You're right. it ain't just them though. It's a lot of teams like that.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, but Chargers is synonymous. You can be in the AFC West. You know, they synonymous, but they always hurt, especially Keenan Allen, his whole career. So I was happy every time we faced him, he was hurt. But I mean, I get what you're saying, Tim. Like it's accountability, man. Like the coaching staff and the medical team. You gotta. Is this player 80% of this guy? He might be hurt, but he's at 80%. Is that 80% better than the backup?
Yeah, it's all about are you hurting the
that's
team
what you
by
gotta
playing.
know, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Now listen, we'll get into this coaching carousel, guys. I know my conversations always get crazy. We'll get into this coaching carousel. Let's start with. Did y'all see Robert Saleh? Did y'all see that coming?
No, not at all.
Oh, nobody seen that coming.
I kind of did.
Since him and Liam Cohen are beefed up now, they get to go at it twice a year.
Oh, man,
Oh, that's true.
Crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
That's great.
And you know, technically, Liam, quote unquote, stole the Jaguars job from Saleh because they both interviewed for that, and I think they were both like, you know, the last candidates, but they ended up going with Liam over Saleh.
So we got a real rivalry now, huh?
Yep, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I disagree.
And you know what scares me is Saleh's got $100 million in cap space.
How much?
I was having to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's 100 mil.
Ooh. Who's the general manager over there?
You better get it right. You got a lot to work with.
I don't know their GM.
I'm not too sure if the general manager is. I'm not.
Do anybody know who they GM
I seen
is
something
over
on
there?
it yesterday.
What's up, Coach?
Anybody know what?
Anybody know? Anybody can look that up and tell me who they GM?
Swag, I'm not gonna lie. I disagree with that hiring. I told you some coaches.
His name is Mike Borgonzi.
Mike Borgonzi. Yeah.
Swag.
Yeah, what you trying to say?
I'm
Some
just saying,
coaches are better coordinators.
Yeah, some coaches like Spags. Like Spags is one of the best defensive coordinators of all time. You know, McDaniels. He's a great.
McDaniels. Yeah.
Some of these guys are great at their role. That's why Spags is like, why the hell would I leave? I have Mahomes and this defense and this offense. Why the hell would I leave? And I got him 2 more Super Bowls, correct? Why, if you're in a position where you're comfortable, I understand you're trying to get promoted, right? The head coach means you're promoted. But whatever happened to being comfortable at your job? I'm just saying. That's just my opinion, though. Yeah.
The crazy part is I said the
King.
same thing about Mike McDaniels. He's a better offensive coordinator than his head coach. He's not a good head coach. I know what you're talking about.
So the biggest thing to your question, Swag, about Robert Saleh, the biggest thing that I bring up to that is I am and this is personal opinion, I do not feel it takes a very, very different type of personality to be able to go from a head coach to an OC or a DC without a year removed. And the reason why I say that is because there can be unintentional animosity. It's not saying they're going to go butt heads, but if you're in the head coaching role and you move into the offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator role.
You know what's funny? I'm going to just share with y'all.
Sorry, I got a call. But no, what I was saying was it's not animosity, but it's just if you're used to being the person in charge, you don't want to cause any friction. You know what I mean? And it could be unintentional. So it does take a personality. Do I think McDaniel has that ability? I do, because of his laid back personality. Do I think Dable has that ability? It's a possibility. It remains to be seen. But I like the route, and that's why I wasn't surprised by Saleh as much, because similar to Cliff Kingsbury, when you take the year and you move to a separate role and you're successful with it, that's what the NFL wants to see. That if you, or the owners, to see if you take a step back or if you continue your growth, whether it be you struggled with the offensive side of the ball because you're a defensive coach or vice versa. So like a key factor for me was like Cliff Kingsbury. When he stepped away from the Cardinals and he was an offensive consultant for USC, I knew for a fact he was going to come back to the NFL. It's just how. And he chose to come back as the OC with JD5. And that seems to be working out okay if they can stay healthy. You know what I mean? But that's a big thing for me is I don't want my team to go after an OC that is coming fresh. I didn't want Stefanski. I didn't want like these guys that are cemented themselves as head coach. I don't want there to be animosity. So like OC to OC, I'm good with. So for my Eagles, I like Grizzard from Tampa Bay. I would love for him to come into the Eagles system because when you saw Tampa Bay healthy, you saw what he was able to do with that firepower. I think he kind of got a raw deal.
Though. Mr. Corey, he's not good at adjusting.
He's not, but you take a year, you move him into a different situation, he might progress. You know what I mean? But it's sometimes scenery changes everything. You know what I mean? Just personal opinion.
I mean, yeah, that's some of it's true, but also too, you got to look at the previous situation. Styler, whatever his name, Robert Styler, I can't pronounce it. He was solid. He was in the Jets. That was a bad organization. And then that was his first time coaching too. You know what I'm saying? So most first time coaches are really not successful right out the bat. You know what I'm saying? That second time, second chance, that's when you see a lot more success. And so no matter if they took a year off or not, that second chance, they learned a lot. What did you learn from your mistakes from your first time, your first job that you was at, you got fired from? That's what I want to see. Did you learn?
Yeah, I agree, Brody. I don't think that was on Salah.
Go ahead, Swag.
I think he have, though.
I wanted Joe. What you said, Joe's?
Oh, no, I was just agreeing with Cody in the chat. He said the job wasn't on Salah, and I agreed. Like, I think he got too much heat.
It's just a bad organization, period. I mean,
right.
Until they get it, you know what, Joe's, until they get it right, we're going to be seeing the same thing every year.
Exactly.
I mean, check the history. If you're not Bill Parcells, you were terrible on the Jets.
Right. I mean, but that's why I was nervous for him going to the Titans, though, because like the Titans are gonna tighten.
They gotta give him a shot. That's my only problem with the Titans.
4 to 5 years.
They gotta give that man time to implement.
Yeah.
Even with the Jets, if they had gave Salah time, I honestly think he would have built them into a playoff team. But with the Titans, I just want them to give him a chance to implement his stuff and get the right coordinators in. Of course, the draft got to go correct. But, yeah, give the man some time to build. These teams don't give people time to build.
I'm going to tell you like the shit. I'm just going to straight up tell you. Whether y'all like it or not, it's just not something I like talking about. They don't give black quarterbacks time to
That's true.
You know that. True. You know that, Swag.
So here's the thing. If I was Robert Saleh, if I was Aaron Glenn, no matter who these guys are, I would ask for 5. I would do just what Miko Ryans did. You got me for 6 years.
Yep.
And if you don't give me if you want to fire me, you're going to still give me my money. So either way to go. So normally that's how it works. So watch this. If Robert Saleh got 5 years, let me tell y'all what he's walking into. I didn't even know. Gridiron just told me about the $100 million in cap space. I didn't even know that. But now.
Yeah, hey, so Swag, it's estimated over 80 up to more than 100.
Right, so watch this. I got all of that. Then I already had a pretty good damn defense.
Yep.
That defense over in Tennessee is not bad.
No. The quarterback showed flashes.
And now you got a Cam Ward who showed flashes of being great. Ooh. Look, if you bring in the right coaching staff, we got another problem in the AFC. I mean, it's another problem because now the Tennessee Titans are somebody you got to be looking at. Damn, it just really makes me sick to my stomach.
Somebody tell Tennessee they can have Tua if they want them.
Yeah, Tennessee needs a one receiver for sure. That's like off rip. I would be trying to find a one receiver for Cam Ward, somebody he can like throw to.
Bring AJ back home.
That he go haul it in, and they, you know what I'm saying. He needs a one for sure.
Yeah, that's
now, Swag. The one thing I'm really curious about this offseason is we've seen trends, and we've seen like it for a little while now. It's been if they're not successful, get rid of them. And to a lot of people on the panel, they're saying give them some more time. What I'm curious this year is because whether you agree with me or not, completely respect your opinion, but this is mine. I feel that teams are realizing that they have to adapt to their hire, and what I mean by that is Glenn he is going to get an opportunity. They traded. They're going to go young. They're going to give him the opportunities of a draft pick. I'm curious to see what the Silver and Black do. By them getting rid of Pete Carroll, by them making some moves for some draft selections, I'm curious to see who their hire is and what trajectory they're going to choose to go. I think that we're going to see a shift slowly of give these people ample time instead of, if it doesn't work in 2 years, move on, because we're realizing that works in college. doesn't work too well in the pros.
Y'all got I got a lot of people in the queue. Y'all hold on for a second because I wanna piggyback off what Tim said. I also didn't remember this. Apostle just enlightened me on this. This general manager is the protege from Brett Beach from the Kansas City Chiefs. Ryan Poles is another one in Chicago. He's a protege of Brett Beach as well.
Yep.
I mean, like they just spread themselves all over the NFL, which really makes me sick to my stomach because it just goes to show you when you have great organizations like Philadelphia. I'm talking front offices. Because guys, it starts in the front office.
Yep.
If the front office is shit, your team is going to be shit. I don't care. I don't know why people try to make it something different. It starts in the front office. And when I'm saying front office is
the Bengals succeed in spite of the office. When they win, it's not because the front office did anything good. It's because the players got sick of it.
Facts.
They won twice. 2 years.
And I'm telling y'all right now, in most cases, I should say, but to tell y'all what Tim said, if you don't have the patience, like in other words, if I was a head coach, this is exactly what I would say, especially let's just say I'm somebody who's going to take over the Raiders organization, right? And I come in and we start talking football and they say, you know what? We want you. And I'm going to say, okay, well, good. Now that you want me, let me explain something to you. I'm here for 5 years. No less, no more. Like that's what my contract is going to say. I want to have control over my team. I want to have control over who you bring into the team. I just want to have control over my team. I don't need you trying to tell me what to do with this and what to do with that. I want the people I want. So in other words, y'all saw, have y'all ever seen Draft Day, right? Draft Day, Dennis Leary played a part. He played the coach part, right?
Yep.
And if you look at the coach, you felt like he was being an asshole. Like the whole movie, you felt like he was being an asshole. But I understood what he was saying. This is who I want, and go get them for me. Because who you gonna say? The fan base, everybody's gonna be saying like Bucks Nation, fire the coach, fire. Like that fire, man. I'm like that when the coach can't get what he needs. Now, this is why I said to you guys the other day, Bucks Nation, y'all need to pump the brakes on Friday. Your coach, hold on for a second, because let's move that toward the general manager. If I'm a head coach and I'm asking you, get me freaking defense. I need defense, man. I mean, let's go in the draft and get me defense. You heard Al Pacino say it on Any Given Sunday. Hey, I wanted to protect the quarterback. I wanted to get offensive lineman, but you wanted a receiver. And you know what? This is what's happening to our quarterback right now. Now it's the coach. But it doesn't work that way. So if I totally agree with firing a head coach. If you give him everything he needs and he still loses, I understand that. But when I'm asking you, and then you're not getting it, and then you're asking me to do wonders with what I already have, when I know damn well my number 2 cornerbacks suck. I know it. I'm not going to tell him that. I'm going to say to him, we're going to have to help you develop, son. But you suck. I mean, that's really what I'm saying. I need somebody over there to help cover me on the number 2. I don't have any linebackers, sir. I need some linebackers because we can't stop the run. And if I'm asking all that stuff, and your general, so watch, this is how it works in an organization that does well. Let's take Howard Roseman. Let's take Brett Veach. Hey, I need this. Okay. I need this. Okay. I need this. Okay. Because
it's very straightforward, because it's not, and to your point, Swag, it's not this is the player I want. It's this is the style of player I want. And then it's on Howie Roseman to have the correct scouting department, or Brees to have the correct scouting department to say, okay, so you need a run stopper. You know, let's just use a hypothetical. You need a run stopper who has solid lateral movement, who won't be the continuous Mike or green dot, but we need him to have the ability and his IQ to be strong enough to step in if needed. Those are the details you give your scouting department and your GM as a head coach, or your offense. And then guess what? It's their job to fill that role.
And that's what I was telling you, Bucks Nation. Y'all need to pump the brakes on that, because we don't know what he was asking for. We don't know if he was asking for depth. We don't know. I know this. I know this, the way the Tampa Bay Buccaneers fell apart, in most cases, they should fire the coach, but they did not fire him. So there's a reason for that. I mean,
Swag, we ain't just talking about this year. I can go back to 2 years ago, we had the same issue. That year after we won the Super Bowl, it's like Todd Bowles was the head coach. It's like the defense. The defense been the issue for the last couple of years.
Whoa. Who was the head coach after y'all lost the Super Bowl? It wasn't Todd Bowles. It was
when we won the Super Bowl, Bruce Arians was the coach. When we lost to the Rams that next year, Todd Bowles was the coach. Huh?
Todd Bowles became the coach the year after the next year.
The year after the next year?
Yeah.
Todd Bowles been about, let's see what.
It was Bruce Arians. It was Bruce Arians. Y'all won the Super Bowl. Then it was Bruce Arians again. Then y'all fell apart, and then it was Todd Bowles.
Yep.
I mean, so hold on. Now watch. I just won a Super Bowl, Bucks, and this is the part I'll be trying to get all you Tampa Bay fans to see. I ain't saying you're wrong. I'm just saying you got to look at it from this point of view too. Now, I got to remember, when you win a Super Bowl, everybody needs to understand this. This is why it's hard to repeat. When you win a Super Bowl, you're going to probably lose your whole damn coaching staff. You're going to probably lose your coaching staff. You're going to lose players. You're going to lose a whole bunch of things because everybody else want to just nitpick everything off you. So really what you're basically doing is starting over. You're trying to start over. Now, Kansas City got lucky because most of those guys are Andy Reid friends. With the exception of Ryan Poles, everybody stayed. So that's a luck thing. That's a luck. So in Tampa Bay, you guys lost all kinds of stuff. Front office stuff, things that make you great, people who make you great. And now Todd Bowles is sitting there in the middle having to deal with all that. I got to rebuild this. I got to rebuild that. And the general
Todd Bowles was on that staff, though. He was on that staff, but he was on staff with Bruce Arians.
Yep.
They won Super Bowl. Yeah.
And like, for instance, you let Brian Leftwich left after you won the Super Bowl.
That was not smart. They should have kept him.
They should have kept Byron Leftwich. I'm like, whoa. You mean you lose? That was a huge part of this. Now I got to start over with a new offensive coordinator. Like, I'm calling the defense, but the truth of the matter is, I'm only Todd Bowles is doing is his scheme. And if I don't have the right people, I said this all the time, just like Vic Fangio. Why was Vic Fangio struggling all those years with that nasty-ass scheme that he has? Because he did have the personnel.
And all of a sudden, he gets the right GM, and he says, this is what I need. And they bring in a defensive end to play linebacker. They bring in 2 rookie corners that just follow suit and listen to the scheme.
Hey, Swag, there was a lot of reports that Todd had players playing out of place this year. That's another problem we had.
He did, because he don't have the personnel. That is a GM problem. That is not Todd Bowles' problem. Todd Bowles' job is to coach who you give him. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If you're going to fire, and Mr. White is right, Lynn Cohen was another one. Like, I lost 2 offensive coordinators, right? I lost all these different things, and I'm sitting here right in the middle with everybody pointing at me. When the truth of the matter is, I guarantee you, if they fire Todd Bowles, they're probably going to fire the general manager as well.
And Swag, a big piece of that puzzle is, and you watch enough football. And Swag, you watch enough football, and I've watched enough football, and some of the other people on here, I'm not going to say they haven't, but you can see when a coach comes in and he's playing with the previous coach's roster. And if the moves aren't made to make his team, that's where you can see a team slowly decline. You'll be like, well, they were just in the Super Bowl 3 years ago. Well, this coach and the GM didn't see eye to eye. He didn't get the pieces to build his scheme. They kept trying to fill pieces for the previous coach's scheme, and then that's where the whole thing falls apart.
Yeah, you got a mix and match team of 2 different coaches. It's not working.
So what I'm saying.
Hey, Swag, I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, I know you got people in the queue want to come up, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. I know you got like Cody out there been wanting to talk. So, but before I go, I want to remind people, if you do not like baseball, please watch the UFL. Thank you.
Oh,
it's good football, man. It starts in March. It's good football.
I cannot watch.
I can't do it.
Baseball.
Come on,
nothing,
man.
I'm
It's good
watching
football.
the UFL. It's not bad, Swag.
All right.
Not bad.
So
Peace, Swag. Thanks for your time, buddy.
Swag, before we go on to one topic, I want to give you something, and then we'll move on. Next week, I have an opportunity, and I'm offering it to people that I know ball. I'm going to the Senior Bowl all next week for media. If there's any players, if you're interested in any questions or anything, because I'm going to do a lot of interviews, I can send you the rosters. If there's any players that you saw from college that you'd want me to ask a question, I would record it and say, this is from you. You know what I mean? Do the clip. If that's any interest, that's it. Yeah, I'm just giving that opportunity.
Send me that information, man. I definitely
let me know too.
Send it to me, Tim. Yeah, but I want to tell Joe something. First of all, let me explain something to y'all before I bring up a whole thing.
Yo,
Dudes is taking it. Joe's, I love the fact that you come on the show every day. I love the fact that you give input. You should talk more because you really do know the game. I've seen your videos. I wouldn't say this if I didn't see, if I didn't check you out.
Thanks.
I mean, like you really. But now, I hope by being on this show, I'm gonna give you a little bit a tougher heart because you gotta. It's not saying when you say the truth about your player, it's not saying that you don't. It's called tough love. It's all right. Look, I will come on here and just jump into Mahomes' ass. I mean, if you play like shit, it is what it is. But
that's the story of my life. I've always been too nice. I'm trying to learn.
So I'm just saying the reason why you want to do that is you just said it yourself. You said that his family saw what you said. They saw what you said. So you know what? If they saw what you said and you keep saying things like that and you're being honest and they know you're being honest, it's a difference. Look, let me tell y'all something. In life, forget about football. When you tell somebody something and they know it's the truth, you can always tell there's two things going to happen. One, they're going to get really, really mad because nobody likes hearing the truth about themselves. The other one, they're going to get really, really quiet because they know you're telling the truth. They're just embarrassed for it. You see what I'm saying? So it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that, Jones. But yeah, you're welcome on this show. You're welcome on this panel. I'm basically what I'm doing is my own little thing. I call it, I'm just endorsing your knowledge. Because you do say you have some great points, and you never came on this panel saying I know everything.
Nope.
And I appreciate that, and I appreciate you for joining the show. I appreciate you for coming on the show and supporting the show. You know what's up because you hit me on a DL and told me some things that was going on, and I appreciate that as well.
Oh yeah, no problem. Y'all know I'll be here every day. So yeah,
take it easy.
Appreciate it.
Take it easy. I know you gotta get out of this panel, and I'm gonna bring somebody else up, but thank you so much for that.
Oh, thanks. Y'all have a good day.
All right, y'all. Hey, y'all, let's get somebody else. What's up?
Swag. I woke up like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago.
I got a question. How come nobody is talking about hiring Byron Leftwich as an offensive coordinator?
Because Deion Sanders ain't ready to go, brother.
Yeah,
is that what it is?
I'm just Swag. I'm letting you know now, the night or day.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That it pops up on my phone. Pittsburgh Steelers have hired either Shula or Flores. I'm here the next morning bright and early, and I'm oh my Lord.
Shula or Flores.
Brian Flores will be amazing.
He'll be here bright and early at the crack of noon.
Yeah. So, in all seriousness,
y'all going back that 4-3 down, huh, Cody?
It really does look like it's probably going to be down to those two. Yeah, I heard that they are interested in McCarthy, but they've had multiple meetings with both of them. If we hire Mike McCarthy, I'm not watching this team next year.
What is wrong with Mike McCarthy?
Matter of fact, stamp it.
What?
If we hire Mike McCarthy, I'm a Titans fan next year. I'm gonna watch Cam Ward.
No, Cody. What is wrong with Mike McCarthy, bro?
He couldn't get the job done in Dallas.
What is wrong with Mike McCarthy? Is what?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Callie,
self-explanatory.
Callie,
serious?
I want you.
When was the last coach that did anything in Dallas, though?
Hold on.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. One mic. Hold on.
I want you as an individual.
I'm serious.
Think about that statement. I want you to think about that statement. What is wrong with Mike McCarthy? And when you set it back to yourself and realize how crazy that is, then we can have a conversation.
That's what
I disagree, man. Mike McCarthy's a good coach. He's a good coach.
I
He's
don't
not a
know.
horrible coach, dog.
Are we
He
forgetting
used to be.
something?
He used to be.
Hold on. I just got to hear y'all something that made me laugh so freaking hard. So out of all that screaming you guys are doing back and forth, all I can hear is JB saying, "Are you serious?"
This dude got a shit ton of cap space money. They do. Yeah.
Nah, the Titans have a ton of cap space.
Yeah, the Titans are going to be on the
Mike
lookout for the next
McCarthy.
year or two.
You guys want to know what's crazy? The Seahawks are the 4th with the most cap spending money. So which means that this is after them signing their players this year. So they still have
You gotta be
$61
kidding
million.
me, bro.
That's crazy to me.
What I
Just stop, King Shay. Do not tell me that the Seattle Seahawks got $60-some million in plus
They
money.
do, bro. And the Niners got like 50, 60 million sitting around too.
But
half
that 30 million is going to the receiver though. He's due for his contract, so I have that $60 million going to that receiver.
So the thing with the
JSC
Titans
getting
is,
$30-40 million.
if you look at the Titans
the
right
Titans
now
got
as a
lot of
complete
cap
roster,
space.
what realistically
see
the
if you
Titans
keep that
already
steal.
have a stout defense. You have a franchise quarterback. You have a franchise tight end. You have a receiving core that really only needs a one. I'm very high on Shamari Dike and Alec Aomayer as supporting cast receivers. You probably need a decent running back, and you need to upgrade the O-line in certain parts. I think they're in a great spot to be 2 or 3 years down the line as a contender.
It gets trifling. This
Titans.
list gets scary at the bottom.
I think
It gets scary at the bottom.
Bro, I told you, I think you're a little bit off.
I think they're in a great spot right now.
Oh no, they are in a great spot. I'm saying I think you're a little bit off on the time.
It all depends on the moves made.
I think the Titans are going to be something to be dealing with next year.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
I'm worried about the
if you
next
were to tell me
3
next
years.
2-3 years, I wouldn't be there.
I'm telling you, next year they're going to be.
If they get a true wide receiver one for Cam Ward and aren't stupid, and because they're apparently shopping Chigakonkwo, if they're not stupid and don't get rid of Chigakonkwo, who was Cam Ward's best target this year, they'll be fine.
Swag, the red is negative dead space.
Look, I know this King say with the Chiefs.
Wow.
62 million?
Yeah, y'all have spent $70 million the past year, Swag, on what?
Crazy.
On what?
Guys,
That's all Mahomes, man. We restructured his deal. We say $40 million with Mahomes.
That's a $40 million offense right there. So
we say another
team.
We cut Jawan Taylor. That's another $20 million on 2 players right there. We back at zero.
So just remember,
okay, shit. Tell me something.
We good. We ain't worried about it.
When Jawan Taylor go away, a lot of that gonna go with him. So I mean,
Where's that team with that mid-ass quarterback, Drake May?
Damn.
I'm sorry, but this is crazy to me. You're telling me we haven't seen the Seahawks' potential? Because I'm pretty sure this number is updated after their contract extensions this year. So this is the number available now.
Well, you have a lot of guys on rookie
crazy,
deals. Byron,
bro. Look at all that
Byron Murphy, JSN.
Yeah.
They gotta re-sign some people. They're
gonna in the next over the course of the next 2 off seasons, this one and next one, they'll spend a lot of that money on guys like JSN.
Whoa, stop. Oh, stop for a second, Cody. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm gonna let you finish in a second. But do y'all notice that every team that's in the championship game has cap surplus?
Yes.
That's insane.
All the
It's
quarterbacks,
wild, bro.
other than the Rams, they all got on a rookie deal though. Donald too. I guess Donald he's cheap, but
yeah,
on the AFC side, they're on their rookie deal.
Yeah, hey, isn't this Jared versus last year on his rookie contract?
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
Yes, this is versus last year. This is Braden Fisk's last year on his rookie deal.
So, Swag,
this is third year?
Who?
Is this versus third year already?
Fisk and Verse were in the same
because he was
draft.
on the 2022 FSU
Yeah,
team.
Fisk,
the one that got snubbed from the
and
playoffs.
Verse were in the same draft.
Okay. I thought he had one more year.
So that'll those two are up for Seattle. The big one is JSN and Byron Murphy. They're on rookie deals.
I want to say this to my audience. But what we're looking at is we're looking at cap space for next year. In other words, what these teams have in surplus or minus. I mean, we're showing you guys that these teams that are in the championship this year, all of them are in the plus. They got money.
But this is also too a projection. This is some of the guys who contracts who expired this year too, though. So that's not a full roster too, though.
That's true too. But that's still incredible. That's still incredible.
I wonder what the Lions are going to do with David Montgomery. How they're going to shift money around to keep him if they do make that decision, or where he goes if he leaves.
Ted say for Justin Jefferson.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Swag. They will be in the positive next year because I'm pretty sure $11 million of this they're still paying off Diggs' contract. I think this is the last year that they're doing that. And like the Saints, they just got done with Michael Thomas' contract not too long ago, right? The Alvin Kamara contract that they stuck them in.
And Cam Jordan is gone too.
Yeah, like because Alvin Kamara robbed them, right? They robbed the hell out of him.
Yeah, Kamara's gone after this year. Am I stupid? Aren't they still paying Michael Thomas?
Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah.
I think they're paying Michael Thomas. I think they're paying Derek Carr for another year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I'm not gonna lie, the Saints will be in cap hell.
Yeah,
for probably about the next year and a half.
Yeah.
But then after they get out of those bad contracts, I would expect that team to actually start winning some games.
They'll start stacking. Yep.
Yeah, the base salary is $295, and that's supposed to reset every year, apparently. But
that's so crazy to see how much money. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. If I'm a team right now that needs a quarterback, I would be calling Green Bay like, can we get Malik Willis?
What do the Cowboys do from now? Like, Cowboys still need like 5 pieces, I think.
Yeah, they got a lot of.
Yeah, but the thing with the Cowboys is they have a ton of draft capital.
They do. I got to pull that up.
They're in the red real bad.
Yeah, they have a ton of draft capital, and you have to think like the Cowboys are just defensive pieces away. They don't really need to do anything on offense.
This don't scare nobody. How the Seahawks are top 5 spendings. Like this
that's fucking crazy, bro.
No,
they literally because the Seahawks literally.
I'm gonna drop out for coach.
Cody, what type of contract do you think JSN will get? Like I would say like a 4-year max.
He'll
right?
probably get very high end wide receiver 1 money.
Mm-hmm.
He'll reset the market in my opinion.
Yeah, he'll be the highest paid receiver when he gets his contract.
The Rams. Did the Rams play Puka yet?
Hey, yo, what's going on, fellas? What's going on, fellas?
My guy, Coach, we doing that base salary shit. We figuring out.
No, Puka's due this year, this offseason too.
I just had to ask one question. Because I came in when somebody had made a statement.
Coach, we just gonna move on from that. That was not a real statement. We're gonna move on.
Joke. No, it's a joke. No, it's a joke. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's just a quick joke. Because he said, "What's wrong with Mike McCarthy?" All right,
that was me. That was me, Coach.
Okay.
We don't have time for all that.
That was me.
Look. So I just want to ask you, what's right about it?
Like if we went down the list of everything that's wrong with Mike McCarthy, we would be here until
we'll be here all night, all day.
Yeah. No, but I was going to say, what's right about him? You know what I mean?
Not a lot.
Whenever somebody says, what's wrong with that? What's right about it? You know what I mean? What's right about it? You know what I mean? So, but, now I had some things to take care of. Swag, I did the ultimate no. I just got to say this. And guys, please, do not get so caught up in your own shit that you don't even know what day of the week it is, dog. I forgot my fucking daughter's birthday, dog. My daughter turned 17 on January 16th. Dog, I forgot. I was so caught up in my own shit, dog. I didn't know what day of the week. I could never forget about my daughter, ever. That could never happen. but I did not pay attention to the days of the week. And my daughter turned 17 on the 16th, and today is the 20th, and I just got cussed out for it by her mother. And and I'm just gonna let y'all know, man. Listen, no matter what you doing, dog, make sure you check yourself and you make sure your babies know that you love them, dog. Like for real. Just make sure.
I want you to see my face, Coach, when I say what I'm about to say. I want y'all to see this, and I'm gonna tell you, there's a reason for it. Coach gonna understand it too. Let me tell you what's about to happen with Coach, and he knows I'm telling the truth. He about to come out of his pocket for real.
I was just about to say that, Swag. And it's his daughter too.
Yeah.
But,
I got a daughter. I already know.
Yeah. My account is about to take a serious fucking.
Yes, sir.
But I want to say this. This is why, and it's so important to the audience so y'all can see. Every morning we come here at 9 o'clock. Most of the times it's a whole bunch of people, and it's pretty much the same people every morning. We get caught up into this world that we're in, and we do. I mean, I'm gonna tell you how it gets serious for me. That's why I stopped going on panels during the day, because if I do, I will forget. I literally, part of the reason, a very big part of the reason why I took a break was because of what Coach Common is talking about, but not to that extreme. I took a break because my wife came to me and said, "Hey, we got a lot of stuff that needs to be done around here." But it's, hey, you know what's going on? Because you can get so caught up to where you forget stuff and you let stuff fall by the wayside and stuff like that. And I'm just sharing with y'all. Look, and I just let my audience know, and all the people who contribute on my show, if I ever make it big in some kind of way, all y'all coming with me. That's just
yes, sir.
Hey, yo,
That's what I'm talking about.
Look, Swag. Hey, Swag, yo, look. I ain't gonna hold you. I have a great mother. The mother of my children is a great person. Like I can't say enough about it. Because she actually shot me some bad. Because she told her, she was like, listen, she said, I'm not making excuses for your father. She said, but I've known your father for over 20 years. He still calls me on the wrong date for my birthday. She said, she said in one time, this is not a lie. She said, your father forgot his own birthday. Like it's not that I forgot what day I was born. I just didn't know that it was July 26th. Like I don't pay the dates no mind.
Right.
Like, listen,
You just be going through.
Yeah, listen, my days don't change. I go to work, come home. Go to work, come home. What day of the week it is, it don't matter to me. I'm doing the exact same thing every fucking day. So what the actual date is, I don't pay attention to.
It's if I ever had enemies, like really, they can easily get me. I do the same thing every single day. Brianna called me, texted me yesterday because of something that was going on Bucks Nation show. And I went to Bucks Nation show to listen to what those guys were talking about. Within 15 minutes, Coach, within 15 minutes, this is how, and it wasn't Buck Nation, it was just people that was on his panel. Within 15 minutes, I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I get caught up into what they're saying, and I forget that I have something else to do. I mean, and here's what happens. Y'all think I'm kidding. I've been to JB show. I've been to a lot of different shows, and I'll be listening, and I'll hear somebody say something, and I have something to do, and I'll be like, man, I need to go up and check these people and check this and check that. And then all of a sudden I realize you got something to do. Because if I don't do it when I'm supposed to do it, then I get behind on it. And then when I get behind on it, now I'm trying to catch up. Y'all have no idea how many times I done clicked on this damn phone at 9 a.m. and I've been up all night. I mean, like trying to just catch up on different things. So yeah, we gotta stay true to what we have a life ourselves. This is our virtual life is not our life. Unfortunately, for some people, this is their life. This is not my life. It's not my life. But it is something that I want to do, and it is something.
I will say this, Swag. Shout out to significant others that support, because this is intertwined with like not TikTok, but you guys, the guys who know me well enough know that I'm lucky enough to be involved with some other stuff, and having the support of a fantastic woman, you know what I mean, to make sure that when I'm going to the Senior Bowl next week and I'm taking 4 days of vacation going solo, she supports that. She's like, I got the household down, you go do that. You know what I mean? So it's a big piece. So I wanted to piggyback on that. My wife's not going to hear it, but I just want to say it.
And if y'all didn't tell y'all babies the day that y'all love them, if you just didn't get a chance to, man, just make sure you get a chance to let them know, dog.
I don't got kids. Thank God.
I ain't got no kids unless you want me to talk to my boss. I ain't got no kids.
I ain't telling my wife shit.
Yo, Kay, you want Justin Jefferson? You can't afford Justin Jefferson.
We can afford it.
No, you can't. No, listen. I'm just being honest. I feel like such shit right now. Like, because it's just certain things as a father I pride myself on. Like, I've never missed the first day of school. I've never missed, a show or any type of assembly they ever did. I never missed, there's certain things I just pride myself on never missing. And their birthdays was one of them. And me being so caught up in work and trying to get my new gym up and running and stuff like that, I just truly forgot. I just truly didn't pay attention to the date. And as a father, I just feel like such an asshole. Like, because it's just something, it's just something I pride myself in as a father. This is something I have to do. I got to make sure, no matter what, that I make sure I take care of this. It's a fucking priority. And I fell short.
No, I hear you on that comment. I ain't never missed the kid shit. But I did. But I did marry the Exorcist.
but coach, I'll
that bitch turned her head around.
People don't realize, like, nobody else might see it as a big deal, but that hits different.
Sounds good. So never get married.
Like,
right?
and listen, my daughter, and listen, and look, thank God my daughter, she took my temperament as far as like not being like real big on celebrating for birthdays. Like, that stuff doesn't really affect her like that. That's never been a big part of her. And thank God for that. But she definitely made sure, she was like, Dad, I got you, you cool. But she definitely added before we hung up, I will feel better with money. So she
knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
You didn't raise no dummy. You didn't raise a dummy.
Yeah. So she definitely made it be known that I will feel better with money. So I already know that my account is about to take a serious fucking cap hit. Y'all look at that cap space. My cap space is about to be fucked up.
You got to hear that dead cap money.
My cap money is about to be fucked up.
You know what, Carmen, you missed my birthday too. I feel better with a little bit of money.
Okay.
I didn't miss your birthday.
How are you going to afford Justin
I didn't
Jefferson?
miss Southgate. I didn't miss your birthday. We were going to pound together. I said happy birthday. Fuck out.
I'm mute and telling you right now.
So guys, check this out. There's a conversation going on, and I'm going to allow the conversation to take place. King Safe is talking to Kay about Justin Jefferson.
How the hell are you going to afford him? Swag.
Hey, guess what? Everybody mother told them they could be where they want to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Justin Jefferson wants to be a Bill. He could be what he want to be.
Yeah, but the business
we can trade for him. Being to figure something out. Hey,
look at the business
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I stopped all that cap space shit. I stopped paying attention to that shit when I saw the Eagles made the Avengers. I'm like, man, fuck all the cap space. Fuck all that. That shit ain't real.
Well, no.
Hey, go trade for JJ.
What the Eagles do is they give their players 5-year contracts, just like Bill Belichick. That's why he takes advantage of that.
So watch this, Kate. Y'all can. I'm gonna tell you who is a receiver that y'all can actually go out there and get. Okay.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
They can get T. Higgins.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See. This the thing. I like Tig and Swag. Only problem I got with T. Higgins is he does not know how to fall correctly. He falls on that damn head every time. When he played us, he kept falling like a damn Gerber baby. I'm like, God damn. Like, watch your head. He doesn't know how to fall, and we would have that luck when we do that.
T. Higgins?
They could also go no. Somebody could go get legitimately is George Pickens, but I don't think Dallas.
Hey, you know who would be perfect?
What about Alec Pierce?
Yeah,
I know AJ Brown is the reason why I want JJ is because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like Justin Jefferson talent is really that's the main play that's getting wasted. as a player. Like I feel like he's
It
number
won't
one.
happen.
I feel like he's number one getting wasted.
I'm telling you, the business stand for it. You're not. Your organization is not going to eat $50 million in dead cap space money. They can't.
What's up, Swag?
You're not gonna get Justin Jefferson if you want to have a defense. Let me put it that way.
Watch
You know
me.
who they is
I got
gonna get, Swag?
$2.15 for him. Watch me.
Oh, Swag. You know who they're gonna get, man. Calvin Ridley is gonna look phenomenal in a Bills uniform, man.
I don't know. That's some shit that the Steelers would do. That old ass
amazing.
DK Metcalf. That's what y'all do.
Yo,
Hey, the
y'all
Bills.
can
That's
have
what
him.
y'all
Hey,
do.
yo, nah, we about to trade DK to you.
Yeah, fact. We
I'll
gotta
shut
trade
the whole
DK in a
franchise
trade
down.
package that involves Brandon Cooks and Keon Coleman.
All right, listen, guys. I need y'all to focus because I want to get into the. I got everybody on here that I want to get on here.
Swag, did you see this? The
And
thing that I have in my background?
I want to have this conversation with you guys of something that I seen yesterday on social media.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
So it wasn't an injury that kept him out all year. It was a medical condition.
Wow. But
I was wondering why, because it looked like they were kind of covering something up.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Swag.
they were covering that up. And I'm so happy because y'all just gave me a good topic for tomorrow. But I want to have this conversation because I seen this. JB, I came on your show yesterday. I popped on your show, then I popped off. When I popped off, I went to Bucks Nation show because Brianna was talking to me about, and JB, you don't love this, so I'm gonna finally I get a chance to break this down. This is not about quarter. This is not about Mahomes. This is not about this. I want y'all to take the names out. I care less about what team they with. I don't want to hear it. I'm talking about what we're going to do is for the audience. And I got 22 minutes, and I might even extend this a little longer because I want to hear this take place. If y'all are out there right now, share the lives because I told y'all yesterday that I'm going to get rid of a lot of the goddamn narratives on TikTok. And I'm going to start right today. And I meant that when I said that. So what we're going to do is take your heart and soul out of it. It has nothing to do with who's your quarterback, who's not your quarterback. This is just us on this panel for the audience building a quarterback. We're going to build a quarterback from scratch. Intangibles, what we want, period. I mean, and we're going to do it from scratch. So what I want you guys to be thinking about is
Swag, wait. I have one question. Can we use all-time quarterbacks or only current quarterbacks?
Okay, so if you're using an all-time quarterback, you can use all-time. If you're using an all-time quarterback, I want to hear the trait that you're going to take from that quarterback and put into this quarterback. Okay. So everybody, Rose, Cody, it's just like when we built the team. All right. Okay. But instead, we're going to build a quarterback. So what am I trying to do? I'm trying to get people to understand what it means to be elite. Like that. So we're gonna build a quarterback, and we're gonna take from every quarterback to build this quarterback. So this quarterback right now is zero. It's nothing.
So we're making a quarterback, right? You're saying? So
we're making a quarterback.
Just put Josh Allen everything. Oh, Super Bowl off the back.
No, stop. That's what I say. I want you to take everything, all that out of your head, because I want to build a quarterback.
Can I start with a suggestion?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would suggest there's a lot of big, and I'm not talking, we can pick somebody else for the accuracy. A lot of big arms in the history. I think one of the more underrated ones, and I think one of the ones that had the most potential to shine long term, I like McNair's arm.
All right, hold on.
Strength-wise.
Hold on.
Can I start with one suggestion also?
Go ahead.
Peyton Manning's brain.
Yeah. Hold on. That's what I'm saying. All these things y'all can put into the quarterback what y'all want. But first thing we starting off with, since you said it, Southgate.
Peyton Manning's brain.
The IQ.
Talk about what quarterback's brain that we want. Who do we want for the brain?
Peyton.
Tom Brady.
I'm going Brady.
I'm going Brady, man. He knew the defenses.
I think if we're
dissecting an offense,
yeah,
pre-snap, I'm going Peyton Manning.
I think if we're going IQ for IQ, situational for situational, Brady is very good, but I still think Peyton is the best situational He's got the best pre-snap reads. He plays. If you really think about it, he knows what the defense is going to do before they even do it. A lot of the times,
So does Brady.
Not many people fooled Peyton Manning.
But that was Brady.
Yeah,
You just described Brady.
Brady would know the
But Peyton did it to a better extent.
Hold on. We ain't got to argue about it. The way I'm gonna do it, nobody has to argue. I promise you. Hold on. So y'all saying Peyton and Brady? Who got that noise in the background?
Oh, sorry.
I mean, like, let me ask y'all a question. So you guys are going. Peyton and Brady is who we're arguing about right now. Can I? Because I'm gonna ask everybody their suggestion. Cody, you going with who?
Peyton.
Coach Cum, who you going with? Peyton. Okay. Namu, JB, who you going with?
Peyton.
Okay. Kay, who you going with?
The Demon Brady.
Tim, who you going with?
Peyton.
Mr. KT, who you going with?
Those two, Brady.
No, you pick who you want.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm the Brady right now. That's how I can think about is Brady right now.
All right, Brady.
I'll just go here for right now. I was trying to think of other guys.
Who you got?
I got Peyton.
Okay. King say who you got?
The GOAT.
Who?
The GOAT, Tom Brady.
Brady. So nobody's gonna pick
Mike. 5-3.
So nobody's gonna.
You said who?
Not really. No.
I'm taking Montana's great, but I'm taking.
Remember, Swag, we most of us on this panel. Well, I wouldn't say most of us, but I was saying watch Montana.
We ain't watch Montana.
Yeah.
No, you know what? You know what, Swag? You know what, Swag? I was only thinking that we were choosing when we were talking about the Brady. I thought our choice was between Brady and Matt. That's why I said Peyton.
That's why I say, no, listen, this is all I'm saying. I'm saying you can take from whatever you want to take. If y'all want Brady, y'all want Peyton. I'm about to say, I'm going to switch. I want Montana. I want Montana. I mean, like, I thought our option was just Brady or Manning. But no. I want Montana. All right, so we're going to do this again. So everybody, and remember, y'all, because Southie asked me, he said, can we go all-time greats? You can read it any way you want. We can go all the way to Bradshaw. I'm going with Joe Cool all day. I'm going with Joe Cool all day. So everybody want to keep their votes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still rocking out with Brady.
All right, so wait a minute. So Peyton won then. Okay. Peyton won. So Peyton, we taking Peyton Brady. Now we're gonna go with accuracy.
Oh.
Accuracy.
Rogers.
That should be an easy one too, yeah.
No, but I feel like you would save him for
arm,
arm strength.
You got jobs.
Can we reuse?
I got Marino. I got Marino.
Y'all get a chance to pick. I'm going Cody. Who you going with?
Come back to me. I gotta think.
All right, Coach, who you going with on arm? We got accuracy. Yeah, I got Marino. Gotta take that. All right. So we got Marino. So JB, who you got?
Dave. Marino.
Who?
Marino.
I got mine.
All right, who you got, Cody?
Give me Breeze.
Oh, okay. All right, I like that. All right, I like that. Kay, who you got?
Yeah, I was gonna say Rodgers, but guess what? Drew Brees. Give me Drew.
I had to think.
All right, so Tim, who you got?
All right, so I have a question. Like, this is going to sound silly, but it's just out of curiosity. How deep are we breaking down? Is it arm overall or just accuracy?
No, just the accuracy.
Release? Like, if we're going release, I'm going Manning. If we're going release, I'm going Marino. But,
you're talking about accuracy, threading the needle.
So their accuracy and their arm strength are going to be two different traits.
They're going to be two different traits.
I'm going to talk about arm strength, too. I'm talking about accuracy, threading the needle, putting that ball between the gaps that normal quarterbacks can.
Yeah, but right now it's just accuracy.
I got you. All right. I'm going to go with Marino.
Marino?
Yeah.
Mr. KC, who you got?
Warren Moon.
That's a good one.
Oh, wow. I forgot about Moon. Okay.
Hey, yo, that's a good ass. Hey, yo, that was, definitely was.
All right, Southgate.
I'm sorry, who did he say before me?
Warren Moon.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
We're still on accuracy, Southgate. We're still on accuracy.
Yeah. I was the one that brought up Marino. I'm gonna go Marino.
Marino. Okay.
This might be stupid, but I think Joe Burrow is. Well, I'll go Drew Brees. I go Drew Brees to break the.
Joe Burrow is very accurate.
That's what I'm saying.
Pick whoever you want,
Joe
Nobody
Burrow. I think it's Joe Burrow.
Yeah. Joe Burrow is a very accurate.
All right, so
I mean, technically, if you look at statistics, Tua is an accurate quarterback.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody, man. Keep going, Sweat.
I'm
saying. Just to let y'all know who I would have picked, Montana. I mean, so I'm just letting y'all know I would have picked Montana. But
Are you just gonna build Joe Montana?
I mean, like,
Right, we're gonna put some X points on Montana.
So in other words, you're gonna see me go away from Montana when it comes to arm strength. I mean, so Peyton, we got Peyton, and we got Marino for accuracy.
Yeah,
the rushing is gonna be crazy. I can't wait for that.
Marino. Okay, so Peyton, Marino. So we got Peyton, Marino. So this is we got the head built, we got the accuracy built. Next thing is Cody, arm strength. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rodgers. Even though I did bring up the underrated one in McNair, I thought about it. Rodgers' arm is insane.
Okay,
give me a Rod.
Who you got, Coach?
I got Jeff George.
Who? Not a bad one. Not a bad one at all.
Okay. Jay, who you got?
This for what? For arm strength?
Arm strength.
Oh, man. Give me Rodgers.
Rodgers. All right. Kay, who you got?
Oh, White Bison went to Souls of Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Yeah, that's
not crazy.
Mouse the arm though. Tim, what you got?
All right, so we're just going arm strength, not we're using the other accuracy. Jamarcus Russell.
Oh no.
I forgot about
that. That's a good one, Tim. Oh. That's all he had.
That's all he had, but he can throw that raw. He can throw that ball.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm torn between Holmes and Vic, but I'm gonna go with Vic though.
Vic? Michael?
That's a good one.
He underrated. His definitely underrated though.
You all lost your mind. I'm going Brett Favre all day long.
Okay, Brett Favre. Okay. All right. And King say.
I want to say Anthony Richardson, but I don't want to get crucified, so I'm gonna say Matthew Stafford.
That's actually a good one. Anthony, if having a big arm meant you were a good quarterback, Anthony Richardson would be the best quarterback.
He has the best throw I've ever seen in the NFL game. So I tell this
right.
I have to get it there.
So here's what's crazy to me, especially Southgate. I'm going with Elway.
I'm surprised nobody brought up.
I was thinking Elway, but I didn't want to be a homer. I didn't want to be a homer.
What? Swag, did you hear me? I'm surprised nobody brought up Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. I mean, like that was
Cam Newton had a big arm.
So guys, we got a problem with this one. We got a problem. So because we got two Rodgers, and everybody else is totally different. So it's not enough. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we only got 2 votes, and that's not good enough.
I mean, Rodgers is not crazy, Swag. We can go with the general consensus being Rodgers, and nobody on here would be mad because I mean he's a gifted thrower. I want to be.
I think the quarterback before him has a stronger arm. Brett Favre used to throw the ball 80 yards downfield.
Oh, and I see John Elway literally damn near throw from goal line to goal line. So
Elway could do the same thing. I was gonna say Elway, but I didn't want to be a homer.
So since I was a single vote, and I went with Jamarcus, well, just because of the strength of his arm, I would switch. If I was to choose another, it would be John Elway.
I have no pride. I mean, I was gonna go Elway, like I said. I just didn't want to be.
I can take Elway. I'm not.
Yeah, that's not crazy.
I'm probably going based off of the guys that I've watched, and out of everyone that I've watched, Rodgers by far has the biggest arm.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all against Kansas City one time. This is what I seen and say. I didn't think it was actually possible, but a Monday night game, I saw Elway roll to his right, and throw that ball completely on a rope
to the left. Yep, about 45 yards downfield. I know the exact game you're talking about.
I haven't never seen that before,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh,
he threw it across the field. You could have swore it was going to get picked. It went on a frozen rope right into the receiver's bread basket.
Oh, if we're talking about frozen rope throws, Swag, I can very vividly recall, Tim, I know you know what I'm going to bring up because somebody said Vic. At the beginning of the Monday Night Massacre, Vic rolling to his right, setting his feet and throwing the
70-yard bomb to
craziest
Deshaun
frozen
Jackson.
rope I've ever seen. And it landed about 50 yards down the field in stride to D-Jax, and he walked in.
So I got a question for y'all. How do we settle this? We got a battle between Elway and
I will concede one of my votes. They can have Elway.
All right, so Elway is the arm strength. And you know what? All of these guys that y'all named could have fit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying right now. So we're going Elway.
Josh Allen.
Brady. Who we got? Elway. All right, we got Brain. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing here? I got accuracy. We already got accuracy. Marino was accuracy.
So it's between who? Elway and who?
Peyton was the brain. Elway's arm
I'm
strength.
making sure I keep up with Peyton
So
was
it
the
was-
brain.
It's between Elway and who in the arm strength?
Marino had the accuracy, and we're giving Elway the arm. We're giving
Who was the two?
Okay,
I'm asking who are the two
it
quarterbacks
was
that y'all
between
picked
Aaron
between the arm strength?
Rodgers. Okay, it was between Aaron Rodgers and John Elway.
So you said it was it was Rodgers and Elway.
Okay, yeah, I go with Elway.
I mean, so that's a hell of a quarterback we're building now. So now the next category is an audience. This is why I say people shouldn't talk about quarterbacks, because if they don't talk about this part, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Pocket presence.
There we go.
I mean, pocket presence. Who are we going with?
Skip past me real quick.
All right, so
Pocket
Coach, you got
presence.
pocket presence.
Yo, I might have to go back. This is a hard one, baby. But I might just have to go back to Marino again.
No. Hell no. You can't keep doing this.
No, listen, I might have to go back to Marino because I'm just going off of the history of me watching him knowing when somebody was coming behind him and him doing that little two-step slide to the left, two-step slide to the right, slide up forward, slide backwards. He didn't move. He had a little two-step that he just knew when somebody was coming, and he did that little two-step, and he was
What did Coach say?
Marino.
Oh,
Marino's pocket presence was incredible.
Not only, and I gotta agree with him, but Marino's not my pick, but I gotta agree with him because, and I gotta agree with what he's saying because I seen Marino do this. Marino had no mobility, none. I mean,
the man, he rushed for 99 yards in 16 years.
I mean, so he had no mobility. So he had to know how to move around that pocket to buy time. And not only could he buy the time, he still had an arm strength to get it to where he was trying to get it to.
I have mine.
But Marino is a good choice. Who else? Who you got, Cody?
Yeah. So originally, I was talking to somebody. That's why I couldn't answer immediately. Originally, my answer was going to be Mahomes. But after careful consideration, I think people forget about how good early Dak's pocket presence was. Especially early in his career when he was very mobile. Dak's pocket presence was very good.
Dak pocket presence was pretty good in the beginning of his career. Dak Prescott.
Dakota.
Okay. JB, who you got?
Who you got? Who you got, JB? Pocket presence.
Hey, don't give me that.
Probably fuck, dude.
Wait a minute,
you can be a homer. You can be a homer here.
So, guys, everybody in the audience, y'all see how difficult it is for these guys to think about who it is because there's so many people to choose from. That's what I'm trying to tell you, how silly you sound when you start talking about who's the best or the greatest of all time. It's too many categories. But go ahead, JB.
Dude, that's tough. I'm stuck between for real, man, dude.
We'll come back.
Just go with your
Can I change my answer? Can I change
time.
my answer? Swag, can I change my answer?
Take your time, JB. We'll come back. Kay, who you got?
I'm not even gonna play around with this. I got it between Brady and Rodgers.
Can I change my answer?
And I'm gonna go with Brady on this one.
All right, hold on. You want to change your answer, Cody?
Yeah, give me Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer. Okay, that's not a bad one either. He was good too. His ass wasn't mobile either. Go ahead. Go ahead now. Go ahead, Kay.
I say it's between Brady and Rodgers for me, but I'm going with Brady. I feel like we ain't got Brady and nothing on this quarterback thing. Something wrong. We need Brady need to be somewhere.
Yeah, we can put Brady
I
at
got
the
mine.
hardware section. We can put Brady at the hardware section in the end.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Kurt Warner.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Wasn't great in his later years, but in his early years, he was very good.
I mean, shoot, he went to the Super Bowl later years.
Yeah, Kurt Warner.
I'm talking about pocket presence wise. He wasn't fantastic in the later years.
So Kay said Brady. Tim, who you got?
All right, so this might not be super popular, but it's stuck in my head now, and Dan Faust.
Not terrible.
Dan Faust, dude,
not a terrible one.
That's another one that couldn't move. I mean, like Dan Faust was a beast.
Couldn't move, but that dude could slide around. He was in that pocket. I mean, he just locked into my brain. I couldn't get him out.
Just slide. I mean, like, so, Mr. Casey, who you got?
I'm going with Drew Brees, man. He wasn't mobile, but he also was short too. He had to move around, find out in between the linemen and shit too.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And still was accurate. I mean,
yep.
I mean, like Southgate, who you got?
You guys are crazy. I'm going with the slowest white boy ever, Peyton Manning. That boy couldn't run. He ran a 6.5 40.
I'm not mad at that one either.
I'm not mad at that one either. King Safe, who you got?
Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.
Me too. I got Tom Brady.
Well, you know who I'm surprised nobody mentioned at all?
Thank you.
I just didn't want to be the guy to say it and be the homer. Nobody mentioned Ben, and nobody mentioned Rivers.
We're good.
Well, because you know what, and this is the whole thing. It's not a diminish to those guys because both of those guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a diminish to those guys. We just trying to build the perfect quarterback. I mean,
yeah.
And so far, I got 3 Brady's, but that ain't enough. We gotta have at least.
I'll concede the Carson Palmer vote and jump on the Brady train to get them Brady.
So Brady is the pocket presence.
Yeah, I'll concede the Brady.
He was my second though, but I still got to Drew Brees. Brady my second though. Brady was hard. We could never get to his ass. We could never sack him.
I just didn't understand. To me, what made me choose Brady is when Brady was standing in the pocket and his pocket would be collapsing. I mean, for some strange reason, his little ass could always find just enough space to get that ball out. I mean, and that was just incredible to me because I mean, come on, I was watching the Super Bowl when the Giants beat him. When the Giants beat him up bad that game, this dude was standing in their pocket just moving around, throwing the ball. It was just crazy to watch. So that Brady's pocket presence, that's what I got. All right, this is going to be a tough one. I'm telling y'all right now, this is going to be a tough one because it's going to eliminate a lot of quarterbacks. All right, but remember, mobility is not just running up and down the field.
Are we separating mobility and improvisational skills?
I think they should be in the same category.
No, I think you should separate those two because being an improviser and being a running quarterback are two different things.
No, okay, most running backs are improvisers.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted to separate those two so I could find an excuse to say Big Ben defiantly and argue on it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's too damn bad.
It don't work that way. But I can't wait to hear. Now we're talking about mobility. I cannot wait to hear because I got who I'm gonna choose. I just want to see what you guys choose, and I'm telling you right now,
it's gonna be an interesting one. Yeah.
Cody,
having the ability to move. Also being
Vic. Everybody saying Vic.
Yeah, Vic is a good one, but I'm gonna be honest.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Vic is a runner, though. Vic is a runner, man.
Before you go, I gotta ask you, Swag. Hold on, I gotta get it straight. Are we saying that mobile means dual threat?
Yeah. Okay, dual threat and improvisation. if I can
I would separate those two. I would separate.
Hold on.
You can be mobile.
Now wait a minute. Hold on.
And the dual threat.
That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. Because mobile, okay. So what Cody was saying, mobile is something that Ben was. It's something that Patrick Mahomes is. It's something that
Elway was.
So that Elway was, right? They were all mobile quarterbacks, but by no means were they dual threats. Were they were like by no means were they dual threat. I think we have to separate those two.
Like once you get the dual threat, there's 3 names.
So hold on.
4 names.
I'm gonna do it. Cody requested it. I'm gonna do it. Let's separate those. But
Okay.
right now, what I'm talking about is mobility.
Okay, so the dual threatness of a quarterback, go ahead and give me Mr. Dogfight. Give me Vic.
Vic, okay, who you got?
Just because I refuse to pick Lamar.
Now remember, we're talking about mobility. Now
talking about mobility.
Oh, he's talking about improvisers. Oh,
yeah, we separated them.
Give me Big Ben. Give me Big Ben.
So Ben, you got Ben Roethlisberger. Okay, who you got, Coach?
I was taking Ben also as far as mobility, as far as improvised. Yes, definitely Ben.
All right, give me Patty.
Me too.
Not mad at Patrick.
No.
Not mad at Patrick.
All right. Okay, who you got?
Swag, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all know who I'm picking. White Bison, Winter Soldier, Josh Allen. Come on now.
All right.
0 rings.
Yo, listen, I need everybody to know there is no wrong answer here, right? So we don't need no debate. Everybody who's picking a quarterback for a certain category, those quarterbacks that have all been named were all very, 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 very fucking good at the categories in which they're being named for. So there really is no debate and no argument.
And coach is actually taking my storyline about this whole thing. To get, like I said, I'm all about changing the narratives because this is what we're talking about. Now, all these quarterbacks that are being named should be respected. There's no such thing as, okay, this quarterback is so much better than this quarterback. It's really not. That's not the case at all. I mean,
Can I give mine?
But yeah, Tim, I'm ready for you.
We on Tim. Yeah, we're at Tim.
Randall Cunningham.
Randall
Cunningham.
I ain't mad at that at all.
That is huge. That is huge.
I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about him too. I was thinking he's more of a dual threat though.
Y'all sure Randall Cunningham is not in the dual threat category?
That's what I was
hold on. You can be in both. You can be in
I'm
both.
sure, yeah.
But remember, we gotta remember what his name was. Scrambling Randall. Randall, you know what I mean? So and we know scrambling is extending the play, is not running. Scrambling is staying behind the line of scrimmage, extending the play when you're scrambling.
Okay, well, if that's the case, and that's how we're looking at it, I'm changing my pick.
Who are you going for?
I can't his name right now.
Y'all want to hear who my pick is?
You talking about Fran Tarkenton? You trying to think of Fran Tarkenton?
Yeah.
Nah, because Mark said he couldn't think of his, Mr. Casey said, I can't think of his name. So I'm assuming it was an older quarterback.
Yeah.
And that's why I said.
Right, he's one of them. The Manning.
Those are two guys personally for me.
The Manning?
Archie.
Who stayed behind the line of scrimmage.
Archie Manning is who Mr. Casey's trying to think of.
The dad.
Yeah, the dad.
You watch him in New Orleans? Good Lord, he was moving.
Yeah, he had to. He was running for his life.
If we're talking about Tarkington, and we're going back to the older guys, then Ken Stabler's got to be in that conversation too.
Jake the Snake.
Yeah, Jake and Kenny Stabler both got to be in there.
Actually, I thought y'all was gonna say Jake the Snake in pocket presence because he was really good at that too. So
very good at that as well.
But that is now who we picking for this? We all over the board on this. We all over.
I know, right? You got Warren, not Warren, Steve Young. It's so many. It's so many.
I mean, because a lot of people.
I want to say Elway, but I gotta go Steve Young.
Somebody said it.
It's my pick. I want to say Steve Young is my pick, though. That's my really. Yeah, that's my pick. I didn't say my pick.
Steve Young's a good one.
Yeah. So y'all understand that this category right here is gonna be to be continued because we ain't nowhere near close to agreeing on this. All right, so we got Ben twice. We got Patty Mahomes. We got Josh Allen. We all over the place. We got Archie Randall Cunningham.
No, I didn't pick Archie. I want Steve Young. I couldn't think of his name though.
So because I'm not conceding on Patty Mahomes. So it's 2 Patty Mahomes and it's 2 Ben Roethlisberger.
I think you had 3 Steve Youngs at the end.
Yeah.
I think Casey, King, and Southgate.
Yeah, Steve Young.
Yeah, I think you had 3 Steve Youngs.
Steve Youngs, they can have Steve Young. That's good.
All right.
Oh yeah. We'll do Steve Young mobility. We'll give
Swag.
we'll give our quarterback Steve Young mobility, not dual threat. Mobility.
So should I pick one of them that since they are I'm gonna go with Mahomes. So now I'm gonna go Mahomes. So now you got 3-3. Make it interesting. So
Ah shit. Yo, Tim, pick Big Ben so that way it can be 3-3-3.
No.
I'm saying with Randall, man. Dude, are you watching his highlights?
I'm saying with
Randall. So we're a deadlock on mobility. That's okay.
We'll revisit it. Let's go to the next category.
It should be Mahomes, Swag. We're talking mobility, and the last 2 people are Big Ben.
Yeah, if we have to come to a definitive answer, and I have to come up with mine and go to either Young or Mahomes, I'm going Mahomes.
All right, so we're gonna give Mahomes there because I can't wait to go to dual threat. But I want to do something different on this one. We're gonna give Mahomes that one. So that's Mahomes as far as mobility.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're gonna go to dual threat, and I'm telling y'all right now, my answer is Fran Tarkenton.
Dual threat ability. I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing this just to be different. Give me Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, wow. Okay, Colin Kaepernick. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Coach.
Man, at dual threat, we're talking. You got to pass and run. Listen, I got to give it to the man that's been doing it. I got to see do it, and he's been doing it for a minute now. Fucking Lamar, dog. Like, we can't keep Lamar off that list as a dual threat. And this man just threw for 4,100 yards and ran for 900.
That's true. I mean, JB, who you got? Look, the audience is all right. Big. What about Big? Go ahead.
Vic, on this, what is this?
No, hold on, JB. Everybody know is saying Vic. Vic's numbers as a quarterback in Atlanta were horrible. And when he came to Philly and he became a better quarterback, he didn't run as much. He didn't run as much. So that's why I removed Vic. Now, if you want to just say great athlete that played quarterback, then I might consider him. But as far as a better pick than Michael Vick. But as far as actual dual threat, as a dual threat, Vic was never really a threat at throwing the ball. He was a threat at making plays with his legs. That's why, for me, audience, I did not pick Michael Vick.
Does Jawan Jennings count?
Who?
Jawan Jennings.
No, that's a go. That's a go.
No, if you're gonna do that, then you would have to do Robert Sanu.
No, there's a better one than
Mohamed Sanu. Yeah, Mohamed Sanu.
Antoine Randall was a better one of those.
Nope.
Who you got, JB?
What?
Who did you pick? Who did you pick for?
I picked Mahomes.
You pick who for dual threat?
Oh, dual threat? No. Okay. Dual threat. Dual threat. I'm in Lamar.
He gave up and said Lamar.
Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna lie, I did.
That was funny. You know how Lamar shit. I mean, like,
yeah, I know Lamar.
So this for me is between the 2 quarterbacks that play now, and it's between Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Because the coach said running when he said, "No, hear me out. Y'all not to sit here to act like Josh Allen doesn't run and throw us. That's bullshit. Don't give me that bullshit.
Nah, he does.
He does it all the time. So that's between them 2. So I'm gonna go with. I know.
Hold on, K. Before you answer, did you have your dash of bias yet before breakfast? I want you you got to answer this question before
I don't know, Coach, because I done heard you say Dan Marino like 10 damn times. So I don't know about that.
But Dan Marino didn't play for the Steelers.
I don't know.
So
Dan Marino might be paying coach. I don't know. Dan Marino
Dan Marino didn't play for the coach's team. So
no, but he might be paying coach. I don't know. Let me see. If
he's paying coach better be paying. No.
But like I'm gonna go with Lamar on this one. But I would say right behind him should be Josh. I'd say
okay, we're gonna go ahead and say that's 3 Lamar. Okay, I respect
we got 3 Lamars. We got 3 Lamars. What you got, Kim? What you got, Tim?
So I was gonna go Vic until Coach broke it down, and I think so. I gotta go Lamar.
I mean, all right. So we got Lamar again. Mr. KC.
I'm gonna go Lamar too, man.
8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Lamar.
It's Lamar all day.
Okay. King Safe.
Future Hall of Famer Lamar Jackson.
Nobody's gonna mention Cam Newton. Wow.
We're good.
You know what? That was one of the first times that
All right, there's a million guys I can mention, but nobody's better than Lamar.
All right, so
Colin
Lamar,
Kaepernick is.
we want Lamar as the dual threat. Lamar is the dual threat. Okay, guys. Here's the last category for the quarterback that we built. So to get everybody to understand,
Stay healthy.
we built with no. I'm not doing that.
Release?
So check out what we got. We got a brain with Peyton Manning. We got let me make sure I got all this right.
CTE.
Accuracy Marino.
Accuracy is Marino. We got this arm strength as Elway. We got the pocket presence as Brady. We got the mobility as Mahomes, and we got the dual threat as Lamar Jackson. We got a badass quarterback right here. Now, the last category is clutch. Who's
clutch?
more clutch?
Yeah, Kay, go ahead and put yourself.
We know. I know exactly where I'm going to.
We all know where we're all going to go. We know where a lot of us are going to go. I am gonna start out by saying Big Ben was extremely clutch, but it's Brady.
God,
it's Brady. It's Brady. Come on,
it's Brady.
There's no way. There should be no answer other than Brady.
Hey, Coach, you better not say Dan Marino.
Swag, you can just write Brady. Yeah. We can just write Brady.
He is. You're like, the way that he ran, he stepped to the left.
Listen. I'm gonna stay away from Dan Marino.
Coach about to say he's the reason why they had the song called the Cha Cha.
Listen. I'm gonna stay away from Dan Marino on this one, but I'm gonna let you know right now, baby. I can't. When you say clutch, I can't go with nobody else than Mr. Hey, there's John Candy in the front row himself, Joe Cool Montana, baby. I can't. Joe Cool Montana.
What is this old ass football?
Yeah, it's getting ready to get crazy on this one. Go ahead, JB.
Hey, I'm right there with Coach. Give me Joe Cool.
It's just too many big games won with 2 minutes left on the clock. Go ahead, Kate.
All right, bet. I'm going Jalen Hurts right now. Tom Brady. Come on now. Tom Brady.
You're
not going to play around.
It's amazing how it's going back and forth with these guys. Tim, who you got?
I got Montana.
Yeah. You know, it's the generation.
Yeah, it's like the generation versus generation here. It's the people who watch the football and people that watch it now.
I'm 35, bro. I'm 35, though, bro. Like,
So
I know you guys ain't too far away from me.
I want to say Montana, but my last image is of him getting knocked out of the game in KC against the Bills. So I'm gotta go Brady, man.
Yes.
Going Brady. All right, stop here.
I'm just gonna say 98 yards in 2 minutes. The drive.
I know it. That drive. I already know it. That's a good one. Elway and let's see, the Elway and Montana clutch drives, man. The last 2 minutes, always, bro. Back then, it was no matter who it was had the ball. One of the two was gonna.
It sounds good, but Tom Brady did that.
Yeah, I mean that sounds good.
That sounds good, but Brady did all
that.
28-3, guys. We're talking about
sounds
good. Yeah, Brady didn't have anybody else to
28-3, Swag. That's all I gotta say.
I watched this game.
Brady didn't have nobody else to compete against him. You're right.
I watched this man sit on the bench.
The last 15 years, it's either been the Chiefs
25.
or the Patriots. And
Hold on, guys.
you're right.
This is what I love about doing a show like this. Check this out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Brady's, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 3 Montanas. And you know who number 4
You gonna say Montana, aren't you, Swag?
You crazy?
You gonna say Montana? 28-3, Swag.
Nah, Swag. Come on. Come on, Swag.
Come on now.
Swag,
Come on, Swag.
if we're talking about clutch,
Let's
though,
go,
being
Brandon.
down
Hey, yo, hold
25,
on. Hey, yo, listen, hold
Oh,
on. I'm not saying you guys don't know. I'm not saying that out there. All I'm saying is I watched this man, right, with my own 2 eyes. When the other 10 guys were shaking like a crap game because they did not want to lose this game. It's the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Shaking like a crap game. And he walked out onto the field. And while they're all nervous, talking about, yo, we got to make this play, make sure we don't miss no block. This man says, hey, y'all, ain't that John Candy right there in the front row? And they all looked at him like, what?
Yep.
And his response to them was, now listen, his response to them was, what are you guys nervous about? We're good. We got plenty of time. Now, mind you, he is on the 2-yard line. No, 4
No,
yard
it's
line.
8 yard line. It's the 8 yard line.
Okay, he was on the 8 yard line. He was on his 8 yard line. He had to drive 92 yards. I believe they had 1 timeout, and they were down by 4. So he needed a touchdown. And this is in the Super Bowl. And this man orchestrated this drive in 2 minutes and 34 seconds and walked his team straight down the field. Now, one more game. I want to point out, down by 4 Monday night against John Elway for the #1 seed in the AFC. With only 50 seconds left, drove 80-something yards down by 4 to get a touchdown. That's all I want to say.
I'm going to say this. In that same Super Bowl, Coach, he told y'all he drove him down the field, but here's the part that got me. In that same Super Bowl, they got to close to the 50-yard line, and they got a penalty on him. And there was a penalty, and he came back and threw a strike to Jerry Rice across the middle. They got all the penalty yards in one play.
Nah, that was John Taylor. Jerry wasn't there yet.
I mean, so what? No. He was Jerry Rice.
No, not against Cincinnati. Coach.
No, Coach. You talking about Super Bowl 16? I'm talking about Super Bowl 23. And Jerry Rice.
Okay. No, I'm talking about the John Candy. I'm talking about the John Candy in Super Bowl 13.
So I'm just trying to get you guys to understand that this dude was so clutch, and it wasn't just clutch in big games. He was clutching the regular season as well. Any single time you gave him the ball with the game on the line, don't matter what you have done. I watched the Philadelphia Eagles beat the crap out of this guy so bad for 3 quarters. They sacked him so many times, I thought they was going to kill it against that 46 defense, and this dude figured it out and threw 3 touchdown passes in the 4th quarter.
I watched this man down 20, sit on a bench with his head down and tell everyone on his team, we got this. And what did he do? Prompt the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history and cap that bitch off with an overtime touchdown. We are talking about
an add on the Cody thing.
Edwards Brady.
And an add on the Cody. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Everybody wanted Tom Brady out. When he was saying he was going to retire, everybody was screaming, please retire. Let me tell you why. Because that was a walking damn demon. That's a walking. Every time that camera, 2 minutes left, coach. When the 2 minutes left, when the camera when the 2 minutes turned to Tom Brady face, you shit your pants. You shit your goddamn pants.
Hey, Kay. All right, Kay.
I love Kay.
Hold on, Kay. All right, now I'm going to give you a caveat to that one now. Okay. It was 50-something seconds left. Monday Night Football.
How many timeouts?
Against John Elway. Hold on, against John Elway. When Elway scored, and they showed how much time was left on the clock. You know what the announcement? You know what I think it was Dan Deerdorf. You know what? You know, I'm from the Dan Deerdorf or Fran Charles. One of them. One of them said, "Yo, that's too much time." He gave Montana too much time. And what made it even worse is after Montana got 2 first downs, the camera went to John Elway. And John Elway was standing on the sideline watching it. And you could look at the expression on John Elway's face was, this motherfucker's about to drive them down here and score a touchdown. Like the look on Elway's face, and it was like 30 seconds left. And the look on Elway's face was, this motherfucker's about to move them down the field and score this touchdown. I just cannot beat this motherfucker. Whether he on San Fran, Kansas City, I just cannot beat this motherfucker. And guess what? And guess what Montana did? Straight down the field, 50-something seconds, touchdown, won the game. No overtime, no extra time needed. Just give me my regulation time. That's all I need. Just put the ball in my hand, dog.
And then I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna make a decision because I actually think it's 50-50 on this one. But Mr. Casey, I'm gonna go back to something you said. You were saying that the last visual you had of Montana was him laying on Buffalo's field, concussed. You remember that? Miss Casey, you remember that?
Yeah, I know.
You remember that in the first quarter of that game, he hit Kimball Anders right in his goddamn hands, and he dropped that touchdown? That changed the momentum of the entire game. And from that point, Buffalo went on to beat the hell out of Kansas City. I mean, but if Kimball Anders catch that ball, I think that's a totally different game. I mean, so, but yeah, that's the last memory.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, yeah.
That's the last memory.
The last image I got Brady winning the damn Super Bowl against is 2 of those, so.
I mean, like,
why y'all keep saying 13 seconds, bro? Leave me alone.
I mean, like, I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this now.
I don't mention Mahomes.
But Kay, every time y'all hear, and here's what's funny. Y'all want to hear something funny before I tell the audience who we gonna choose? Because we gonna choose them both. I'm just telling y'all right now. They both was clutch. It is what it is. But it just depends on the era that you were in. When I seen Brady do what he did, I had already seen that in Montana. So it wasn't. I would always say, "Damn, that dude's good." That's all I can say because the first time I ever seen it was when Montana did it, and I was like, "This guy's just." You just can't. If you need to just kick his ass because he's gonna beat you. But so that's a tie. But I want to say this: every day, Coach Coleman, all you guys, y'all don't know this about me. This is some inside information. KC, Mr. KC, JB, y'all gonna love this. Every day before I start my day, I watch the 13-second last 4 minutes of the game on YouTube every day.
Hey, K does too, Swag.
I mean, and the reason why I do is because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They scored 25 points in literally a minute, 30-some seconds. I mean, it was insane.
Oh yeah, hey Swag, I watched it too until the last Gabe Davis touchdown. Then I turned it off after that.
I watched it until the last game.
But I'm gonna say this. If you want to blame anybody for that game, at some point, Leslie Frazier and Sean McDermott should have said, "Hey, they wanted the Chiefs to throw the ball inside. The Chiefs wasn't scared to throw the ball inside. They had 3 damn timeouts. Like what? We got some of the fastest people in the freaking NFL on our team, and we'll throw it inside because we got 3 timeouts. That's the Travis Kelce game. That's the Travis do it, Kelce do it. Because y'all playing so much outside coverage, it was insane. So I just want to tell you guys that we picked the perfect quarterback, but the whole point of it is to get everybody in the audience and everybody that's still on the show to understand. Man, it ain't no such thing. It's all these quarterbacks that we named, pretty much with the exception of Jamarcus Russell, are all-time greats. I mean, so and it is what it is, regardless of how many championships they won.
Jeff George.
And Jeff George, right? I mean,
Josh Allen. Really an all-time great.
Huh?
Kurt Warner really an all-time great.
Yeah. Yes.
Or not Kurt Warner. I meant Carson Palmer. My fault.
No, he isn't. I mean, no, he isn't. But they were good quarterbacks in the NFL.
I ain't gonna lie, Swag, this was a good idea. This was something new. And if people watch us and have their own show, Give Swag his credit about this idea. But if you're thinking about doing this, say who you got it from.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Because this is a good ass idea with either a wide receiver, running back, quarter. This is a good at linebackers. You know, even if you are a big Dan Marino fan, give Swag his credit.
Let the Dolphins have something. Come on, let them have something.
Listen. I'm not listening. Listen, check this out. I just watched this man do some amazing shit with absolutely nothing, dog. Like, I just saw this man do some amazing, like, dog, he was a pain in my ass in the playoffs.
He was the first person to ever do the fake spike.
Yeah. Like,
remember that?
Like, dog. And no, hold on. He did that shit on a Monday night game. That was a fucking Monday night game.
Against the Jets, right? Against the Jets. Yep.
And dog, listen, when you see shit, and like Swag said, I am not taking nothing away from Tom Brady. Please do not get this statement misconstrued. But when you see Tom Brady do things, every time Swag can probably agree with me, maybe even Tim. Every time I saw Tom Brady do some amazing shit, you know, the first thing I would say is, nigga, Joe did that against such and such. Every time he did something, I would think back to a game that Joe did the exact same shit. And I'd be like, man, yo, that shit was nice. But remember when Joe did it against us? Like, that'd be the first thing that came to my mind. So
that's exactly why I picked Randall Cunningham for mobility, because he did it first.
You guys got
but seriously, what Tim just said is reality. I want you guys to think about it. How you guys were as kids watching Michael Vick run around. That's how we were as kids watching Randall Cunningham. The same way y'all was like, damn, you saw the fuck he just did? That's how we were watching Randall, like, yo, you saw that play? Like, we going to school the next day. Dog, you see Randall do all that shit yesterday? Like, and we weren't even Eagles fans. But, dog, we were just amazed that we had a quarterback, Randall Cunningham, we had a black quarterback that was doing this amazing shit in the NFL, dog. Like,
you gotta understand, Randall Cunningham was the only quarterback I ever seen get his legs taken from under him and stayed on his feet.
Man,
I've never seen
athletic. Boy, that dude was athletic. He was a freak.
So let me explain to y'all what I'm saying. They took his legs out from under him. He was literally parallel and brought his legs back down before he fell.
Held himself up with one hand. Had one hand on the ground, flew up, and the ball was still in his hand ready to throw.
Like this motherfucker doing drill music dances. Like he was doing drill music dances. He was what was that crunk dancing? Like he was crunk that clown, whatever they call it.
Break dancing.
If I'm just saying this, and Swag, if you had brought out a toughness category, I would have fought to the earth and back for McNair.
McNair. You know, I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get out the show. But I got an inside story about McNair that I know about that y'all. Well, some of y'all may not know about, but I know about it because I had a lot of friends who played in the SWAC, and I had a lot of friends who went on to play pros at that era. In that era, McNair was the only player at that time that would play football and drink before he played. He would literally drink alcohol before he played the game. They say, and I quote, I hated tackling him. All I smelled was freaking alcohol.
Marshawn Lynch, too.
I mean, how about Lawrence Taylor, though, Swag?
Lawrence Taylor was high. I'm talking about drinking alcohol. Do y'all understand?
Yeah, I'm about to say you couldn't smell. You couldn't smell what Lawrence Taylor was doing.
Yeah,
Lawrence Taylor was going skiing before every single game.
Go ahead, Swag.
It was really something they shared with me. They was like, it was a big deal. They would chase him around, and they couldn't understand for the life of them how they couldn't catch McNair, and he was drunk. They would tell me he was drunk. He was slurring at calling his signal, but you couldn't catch it. You couldn't catch it. You couldn't get him to make a mistake. Now, I don't know if that went over into the pros, but I know when he was in college, that's what they was telling me. They like, dude, this dude was drunk all the time, and you know what? You couldn't catch it. And after the game, we'll come up to you and say, hey, man, y'all want to go drink?
No.
so that's a short story that I knew about that I've been holding on to. But guys, y'all check this out. I wanted to do this to get everybody to understand on social media that when I hear y'all on these panels downing players for another player to be for your narrative, and you're crazy. We these players can play. They can play ball. And yeah, some of them didn't win championships. Some of them didn't even play in the Super Bowl, but they can play. I mean, Pope Fran Tarkenton, 4 Super Bowls in a row, his ass didn't win not one.
This is the exact reason why I never do a top 5 or top 10, because there's so many subjective pieces that people can view differently. And this was fun. I agree with. I like it. But you saw everybody was different. Everybody had different viewpoint.
It's just different viewpoints on different things, and we making players look bad, and we do it today on social media. Oh well, how many stats does this guy have?
Hey, Swag. One thing I learned, right? And on my time when I was living an alternative lifestyle, doing certain things, you know what I mean? If I doing different things.
He was going skiing too.
I wasn't. I was helping other people go skiing. But anyway, I was enabling other people to go skiing. But anyway, whenever you have to, and I just wanted to say before you left the show, because it goes with what we're doing. Whenever you have to down something or someone else to upgrade or to make your thing look better, that is a key clue that what you are comparing your thing to is not as good as my thing. Because if your thing is that good, it should be able to stand 10 toes down on its own merits without disrespecting or downing anything else. I shouldn't have to put something or someone else down to lift someone or something else up. If your person or thing is that good or that special or that great, then your argument should only be the achievements and the merits of that person or that thing. You should not have to down or point out or highlight the flaws of what you're trying to compare it to.
Hey, I want you to do me a favor, JB.
Yep.
If you don't have that, you should cut that. You should cut that and make it a reel.
Yep.
You should cut that and make it a reel, because that's just how powerful that statement was. And it's true. And that's not just in football, folks. That's in life.
That's in life. Absolutely. That's in life.
I mean, that's in life. Look, 44 people watching. A lot of people jumped on. This is why the Swag Show is where you want to be at 9 a.m. Central Time every single day. Y'all want to be here. We get closer and closer to the championship games. I'm just saying, we're getting the nitty gritty. We're about to see some real good football. But until then, man, we're going to see y'all tomorrow 9 a.m. Central Time. This is your boy Swag. Peace. I'm out. Go ahead. King Face.
Drake, man.
Yo, he always.
This non-casual podcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or reused without the authorized written consent of the Not Move Podcast Network. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.